Lovely. Thank you. We love you.
They're the rascally kids. I got to spend time with them. Thank you. You're loved. Thank you for coming in, guys.
Oh, there's an empty room.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your messages, and I'll keep in touch on my Facebook page and things like that. I'm going to go to Australia now and come back with this accent. Ali's up next with De Bruges for you, and all that. Love you loads.
We'll see you soon, Jamie.
Bye.
The fastest way to shop with JewelleryMaker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker is your one-stop shop
For all your jewellery making needs.
Our mission is to provide you with the best quality products.
Value for money and excellent customer service.
Come and learn with us.
Tune in every day from 9 AM to 9 PM.
JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Yay! Good morning and happy Monday, everyone! Yay! Welcome to Jewellery Maker, where all your jewellery making dreams can come true. It's true. It's true. Can I first of all say a very, very happy birthday to a very special little girl. Is she 10 today? 10 today! Remaisa. Happy birthday, there she is! Which one is she? Is she the little girl at the front or is she the person who's dressed up at the back? I'm being told it's the little girl at the front. Remaisa, who is Ollie's niece. She is 10 today! Happy birthday! Woo woo! From me and from Debbie.
Yes.
There's Debbie Bulford's with us today. There she is! Where did you just produce that beading mat from?
Oh, it's magic. It's magic.
Woohoo! She's a woman of many talents, is our Debbie.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a good weekend?
I was here. I was here on Saturday.
Does that mean no, or does that mean yes? I think we'll just, of course it means yes.
I did have a nice weekend, actually. Met some really nice viewers yesterday. I had a lovely day yesterday.
Right.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How fantastic. So Debbie of the Bulford is with us today. We've got some gorgeous polymer clay. We've got some amazing brand new tools. We've got loads of DVDs that have been done by Debbie. We've got fantastic kits. We've got loads and loads and loads that's coming up on today's show. We've also got the snap findings as well. And we've got bead scoops coming up in kits as well, which is really, really, really exciting. There's loads to get through. How about Tanzanite? Yeah. Tanzanite tumbles? Yeah. Coming up at 10 a.m. Check these out. Brand new, genuine Tanzanite tumbles coming up at 10 a.m. These are absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I think I've only got about 100 of these. Is it 110? Yeah. I've only got 110 of these. They're all going to go. Brand new Tanzanite tumbles coming up in about an hour's time. It's going to be amazing. Stunning, stunning, stunning. We've also got coming up, look at these, silver colour coated pyrites. These are amazing. We've given them to the budding beaders to make jewellery out of. They're amazing, aren't they?
Oh, aren't they fabulous? It's the weight of them.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Under £30 as well. Woo! That's going to be coming your way. Yeah, Debbie's right. The physical weight of these is quite incredible. And we've also got brand new natural African amethyst coming up. Believe it or not, under a tenner. I know. Crazy. Crazy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's coming up a bit later on in the show as well. So we've got loads and loads and loads coming up. We've got gorgeous Kerry with us, who's on cameras, who turned 24. Was it 24? 24. There she is. Hi. There she is. We've got Ollie, who is directing. Hi, Ollie. Hi. Crazy cat. And we've got Dion, who is producing as well. She's flashing at graphics. She's having a good old go. We've got Cass as well, who is with us as well, but she's busy making a cup of tea for me. I don't know where she is. She might be in the workshop. Is she in the workshop room? Who's in the workshop room? Apparently there's someone in the... Oh, there is someone in there. Are they wearing a hat? Who's in the workshop room? Who is it? I don't know. They've got a case though. They've got some tools. Are they jewellery makers? Oh, he looks very official. That's a serious hat, isn't it? There's a serious hat going on there. Oh yeah, it's the guy who came into the studio last week and he's got a cap with a peak on it, and the peak has got a light on it. There's Cass. Hi, Cass. Hi. Do you fancy giving us a hair flick, Cass? Go on, give us a hair flick. Here we go. Woo! Yeah! Awesome. Yeah, the guy who's in there has got no idea that he's being filmed, no idea what Cassie's doing, standing there flicking her hair. Go on, Cassie, say something that makes him turn around and look at the camera. Yeah, go on, tell him to look at the camera. Oh, his nose, scratching his nose. Is he going to look at the camera? Is he going to look at the camera? Oh, it just turn round! Yay! Well, that's it. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for joining us today, guys. We'll see you next week.
Oh, love it, love it, love it.
Oh, brilliant. Right, guys. Early bird here today. Just float. Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh, isn't he lovely? Little early bird. Early bird today. Oh, my word. This is an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. A spool of wire with an extra. Let me show you this spool of wire first of all. This is from our new wire supplier. I would have thought some of you already have started to receive this brand new wire in your orders. We started to bring it to you a couple of weeks ago. Started to kind of filter it into the system. A lot of you, I think, are starting to get this brand new variety of wire, this brand new kind of wire. It's even softer, it's even more pliable, it's even stronger, it's even better than the wire that we bought you originally. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, Debbie, have you had the pleasure of working with this new kind of variety of wire
I haven't,
yet?
but I have been talking to one of the ladies yesterday who said how good it was, and Alison Terry said how good it was.
She loves it, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
she does, absolutely loves it. It's so different. It's good.
It's just it's even more pliable. Well, actually, speaking of Alison Terry, she used an hour of her day to try and ruin this brand new variety of wire to see what she could actually do to it, and it took her an hour to actually damage the wire at all. It really is so strong. If you've seen Alison work with wire, she's not someone who's particularly delicate with wire. You know, she can be really forceful with it, and she just can't believe the quality. It's absolutely amazing. Gemma Crow as well, another one of our guest designers here on Jewellery Maker, also loves the quality of the wire. Jan, who I was working with last week, wouldn't stop going on about it. Sheila as well. All of them harping on about this new variety of wire. It's absolutely incredible. And also, you, by the sound of it, on the Sunday Experience yesterday, which Debbie was holding, which is great. Okay, so you've got a 50 metre spool of 0.8mm gauge red coloured copper wire. Okay. What a great colour for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Make all those gorgeous little wirework hearts. Yeah, I know. So 50 metres of your red 0.8mm gauge copper wire. We've also given to you, as part of this deal, the spool tamer. Bit different to a line tamer. Similar kind of thing though, because occasionally your wire will kind of whiz off the spool, which is a little bit annoying. It kind of all unravels sometimes, doesn't it, Debbie?
It does. It does.
This is an absolutely amazing device. You've got 3 tamers in here. Okay, so 3 of these tamers, and what you can do is you can literally just take set it to the kind of width that you want. You can either kind of pull it if it's a smaller gauge, a smaller spool of wire, so it's a little bit tighter, or you can make it nice and wide. And then all you do is literally pop this over your spool of wire, and it keeps your wire, it prevents your wire from kind of whizzing off the spool, which can be really annoying. You can use it with monofilament, you can use it with elastic, you can use it with beading thread, you can use it with wire. Anything that comes on a spool, you can use it with. I'm trying to think of something else as well that comes on a spool. Do we have any other kind of now the Eslon thread, I suppose, wouldn't kind of whiz off. Anything that's got a bit of a spring to it, such as beading thread, or your monofilament, or your elastic, or your wire, absolutely use it. Now you've got 3 lots of this. You can use all 3 on the same one if you've got a particularly troublesome spool of wire, or just use it across 3 different qualities. Now, the wire on its own, £14.95p. Today, for your spool tamer and your 50 metres of wire, we're going to give you a fantastic deal. £11.95. Now that is even lower than what the spool of wire should be on its own. The spool of wire on its own should be £14.95p. Altogether you've got your spool tamer and you've got your 50 metres of wire, all for £11.95p. Now get involved with Jewellery Maker in 2 different ways, either by giving us a call on our free phone number, which is 0800 644 655, or by getting involved on our website jewellerymaker.com. Now it's such a simple and easy thing to use, this spool tamer. You can, if you want to, keep on taking the spool tamer off, or you can do this, and I'll show you exactly what you can do. Get your wire, hang on, get your wire, take it off here, and then feed your wire through the little hole here in the middle of the the spool tamer, and that way you don't even have to take the spool tamer off. You never have to take it off at all. You don't. Isn't that incredible? So you can take the wire through the middle of this, so you don't even have to take the spool tamer off. It's really fantastic. Have you been having a go with any of them over there?
No,
or have you used it before, Debbie?
Good idea.
It is, isn't it?
Idea. Yeah. I like that.
It's all about, I mean, on the back of the packet it's saying about grasping the tab here. It's got like a little tab on the back. Grasping the tab, and then just pull the wire through, which you absolutely can do. And I think, you know, it's a great way of using it. But also, if you've got those spools of things like beading thread and wire that you just need to keep under control, it's a great thing to use if you're just going to be transporting them from A to B, isn't it?
It is, because I'll tell you, if you look in the workshop cupboards, anybody's come on the Sunday experience, you open the cupboards, you'd be amazed at the maze of wire that we have to cut off and waste. Because as soon as you undo the wire, it gets into such a mess.
Yeah.
So that would be fabulous.
Yeah,
really good idea.
They really, really are invaluable little tools. And like I say, in one pack, you're actually going to be getting 3 different spool tamers. So you've got 3 different spool tamers in here, all for use with your threading materials. You can literally put your threading material or your wire, feed it through the little hole there. Okay, grasp the tab, give it a pull, and you can just pull all of your wire and threading materials off. If you want to multi-buy this, then absolutely go for it, because you're arguably going to need to keep this on the spool whilst you work on those projects, and those projects should take you over a few weeks or a few days, or even a couple of months. Really do consider multi-buying this, because the wire on its own, the 50 metres of wire on its own, should be £14.95p. The wire on its own should be £14.95. You've got the wire and the 3 spool tamers for under £12. A fantastic deal. So you're saving money on the wire, and of course you're going to be getting all your spool tamers here absolutely free of charge. Well done. So get involved either by giving us a call on our free phone number or by getting involved on www.jewellerymaker.com. It's simple, it's easy to get involved. You're going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you're only paying £2.95 paying per order as well, and that lasts for the entire day. Okay, so that lasts for your entire order. An order lasts from midnight to midnight. So keep on adding to your order until midnight tonight, and you're only paying one lot of P&P of just £2.95. Amazing. Let's put that back through the hole there. Oh, see, that's really quite annoying and cumbersome and quite difficult to do. If I had my spool tamer, it'd be a lot easier. Yeah, well, it's true though. It's true. It's funny, isn't it? You never really appreciate things until you don't have them, and that is. There we go. What are you laughing at, Debbie?
Yeah.
It's true though, isn't it?
It is actually.
You never appreciate your computer till it breaks.
No, you're quite right. I just think that will save people a lot of money, because you lose so much of your wire when you have to
Well,
throw
it
it all
knocks
away.
up and it goes all kinky.
So,
You have to just cut the excess off and start again, don't you?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Well done, everyone. Loads of people coming through for this. Sandra, Julia, Suzanne, Sheila, Sandra, Nicola, Maria, Anne, Jill, Shirley, Lindsay, Anonymous, Marilyn, Shirley. Loads of Shirleys today. I've got 3 Shirleys in already. How strange. Susan, Sue. Loads of Susans and Sues. I've got a Suzanne. I've got a Suzanne, a Susan, and a Sue. Is this National S Name Day? Suzanne, Sue, Susan, and Shirley. Oh, and Sandra. I've got 2 Sandras as well. There's too many S's. Too many S's. Too many S's. Well done, everyone. Absolutely awesome. Get it in your basket. Enjoy. Right, okay, now, moving on to Debbie's challenge. Challenge, Debbie. Okay, so. It's a good song. Don't start taking the Michael out of it.
Absolutely.
It's quite a difficult one to learn. I understand if you're not joining in, because the words are quite difficult. I know. Challenge, Debbie. It's basically just saying challenge, and then saying it again, and then saying the name of the guest designer. It's really not that hard. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's quite. Yeah, it appears to be quite technical, doesn't it? But actually, yeah. Maybe not. Okay, right, so challenge Debbie Bulford. Triple trouble. I tell you what, I knew she was going to choose something like this. This is your kind of palette, isn't it, Debbie? This kind of palette is gorgeous.
Yes, I love that. Really do. It just makes me think of holidays, and it makes me happy.
Yes.
Nice.
Absolutely. These are the kind of colours that you do wear on your holidays.
It is, yeah.
These kind of tealy, turquoisey colours. They look great if you've got a bit of a tan. It's that awesome. Oh, look at that recording. Isn't that beautiful?
That's fab.
Oh, wow. This is the kind of colour, I should say, which suits absolutely everyone as well. It's not, it's neither cool nor warm. It's kind of a beautiful kind of mid point that seems to suit absolutely everyone, whether you've got a fair complexion, whether you've got very olive skin or dark skin, it really doesn't matter. This kind of palette will suit absolutely everyone. These are genuine freshwater cultured pearls. I know, they are absolutely awesome, aren't they? They're all totally organic. Each and every pearl that I'm looking at here, and hopefully you can see the same thing, each and every pearl is totally unique. Different sizes, different shapes, different qualities. You've got 3 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, which are all Baroque pearls. What does that mean? What does a Baroque pearl mean? Well, Baroque pearls tend to be quite large pearls. These are anywhere between, what says 11 by 13 millimetres in diameter. You've got 3 different strands here. Some of them are smaller than 11 mil. Some of them definitely are big, fat, 11 by, some of them even 11 by 14 mil, I'd say. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Baroque pearls are going to give you lots of different sizes, different shapes. Generally speaking, they're very, very large pearls as well. They're not going to be perfectly round or surprise, they're not going to be totally round or totally symmetrical. That's not what you get with a Baroque shaped pearl. Some of them are going to have rounded backs, some are going to have flat backs and rounded fronts. It's a really, really, really lovely combination here. Now, unsurprisingly, Dion, who is producing today, says she loves this colour. Well, we know. That's old news. We know you love blue. Dion loves the colour blue. She loves it. She's got a really weird kind of love for it. So much so, honestly, whenever she sees anything that is blue on JewelleryMaker, she honestly, she kind of clicks into this mode, this kind of like, oh, well, I could just take it lower mode. Ah, stuff, I'm just going to take the price down. You know, that kind of mode. She loves blue so much, she doesn't allow her son, her poor little 7-year-old son, to wear his favourite colour, which is green. He has to wear blue. Kerry, you what? Make him wear what? Oh, you let him wear green. Sometimes. That poor child. That poor child. Kerry's birthday was at the weekend. Kerry, describe the birthday card that Dion bought for you.
It had a blue handbag.
Had a blue handbag on the front. What did it say inside the card?
I had to buy you the one with the blue handbag.
I had to buy you the card with the blue handbag on the front. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I had to. I felt compelled to. It spoke to me. Honestly, it's weird. It's weird how she feels about the colour blue. So unsurprisingly, she said, oh, I love that colour. I love that colour. Well, it's old news, Dion. It's old news. But it does mean she's going to be taking the prices really, really low, okay? Blue to Dion gives her licence just to go as low as she wants. And honestly, her excuse is, well, it's blue. 3 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. These are Baroque pearls. They're very, very large. Under £20 for all 3 strands. Now, I don't know about you, but especially, you know, well, just one of these strands. Look at the size of that strand on its own. If you saw a price point on the internet or at a local craft fair, or if you saw a price point in your local bead shop for a strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, £19.95p, what would you think? I'd probably buy 2 or 3 strands. You know, for £19.95 each. That is absolutely incredible. You know, as I'm sure, you know, if you've been watching JewelleryMaker over the last few weeks, over the last few months, you know the kind of price points that pearl pieces of jewellery can sell for. If you've been to your local craft fairs, you might have seen pearl necklaces, single-strand pearl necklaces for over £100. It's not unusual. You know, it is a great, you know, I consider anything under £100 for a gorgeous pearl necklace, you know, of great quality pearls to be a fantastic deal. 3 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls for under £20. Now, Debbie, that is an amazing price point, isn't it?
It is. Goodness me, yes.
Yeah.
It really is. And the reason I like those is because they look real.
Yeah.
They're perfect rounds. You think, are they real? Are they not? But yes, you're right. I mean, acrylic beads will probably cost you more than that for the length of a strand, and to make all the, you know, the indentations and what have you, to actually make that faux pearl. But you couldn't get those. anywhere else than here.
Yeah.
I think JewelleryMaker's has got a real name for their pearls at the moment.
Absolutely. There are certain things which here at JewelleryMaker we're kind of famous for. One of those things is our pearls and our pearl quality and our pearl prices. They are absolutely amazing, aren't they? And as Debbie says, they're so fantastic because they look real. You know, they're Baroque pearls. They're not going to give you that uniform size and shape. You know, they're going to give you something which is ever so slightly out of the ordinary. Where are my glasses? Oh, I don't need my glasses apparently. Andrea from South Yorkshire says, "Go Dion, go!" Where? Go where? Oh, I know what you mean. We know what you mean. Lots of people coming through to get this well done. And do you know what else it will go with? Tanzanite, which is coming up at the end of the hour. I know. In about half an hour's time, you have not got long to wait for this. Tanzanite coming up at the top of the hour, which is going to be amazing. And also, look what else these will go with.
Oh, that looks fab, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just?
Gorgeous.
Silver colour coated pyrite.
Love them.
Did I mention they're going under £30? Can't wait to bring you those. Hazel says, "Hi, Carol and Debbie. And all. If you could be a character from any film, TV series or book, who would you be and why?" Female James Bond, all about the cars. Nice, Hazel, I like that. Hazel is very good at texting in text subjects for us every single shift. It's great. It takes a load of our minds, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It really does. Hazel, that was great. Debbie Bulford, have a think about this. If you could be any character from any TV show or film or whatever, or book, who would it be and why?
I'll have to have a think about that. I don't know. What about you?
I don't know.
I'll have a think.
I don't know. I'm going to have a think about that. What about you, Dion? Catwoman. Really? Dion says you'd be Catwoman because she's got 9 lives so she can take some risks. She is just the risk taker. Is that your middle name? Or it's either risk taker or dangerous. Dion Dangerous. I know, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Yeah, so if you could be any character from any book, any play, any TV show, any film, who would it be and why? Hazel, I love you. And I have said my unborn child has not got a name yet. If it's a girl, I'm seriously thinking about the name Hazel. I really am, though. I really am.
It's a lovely name, that is, actually.
You might think I'm actually joking. I'm actually, yeah, it's in my top 3. It is. Right, okay, well done, everyone. Now, Debbie, Debbie, what are you going to do with these?
Well, I'm going to mix it with a bit of copper, because I like that, and probably some antique bronze. Personally, I wouldn't put that with black. I don't know why, but I wouldn't. Okay. I think it looks nice with more of the rose gold or the copper or the browny sort of shades.
Definitely.
Personally.
Yeah.
Personally. We'll see.
Yeah, she's going to have loads of fun with these. And actually, do you know what? With the first kit today, these will go so well, because the first kit has got a definite blue theme going through it. Woo, woo, woo! Gorgeous. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to pop those there. Okay, first clay bundle of the show. We've only got 2 clay bundles on today's show, just so you know. I wish we had more. I wish we had... It's just... The problem is with our clay, is you keep buying it. That's the problem with it. So we can never schedule enough of it, because you keep buying it. I'm only joking. You do, but it's just one of those things. You know, it's so popular. And the polymer clay kit, starter kit that Debbie put together all those years ago has consistently been one of our best-selling starter kits year in, year out, year in, year out. It's just such a lovely, lovely medium to work with. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous bundle, Debbie. I'm thinking flowers. I'm thinking... I mean, there's some beautiful floral colours in here, aren't there?
Perfect for the flowers, yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a look at these. Okay, so orange polymer clay. Wasabi coloured polymer clay. This is a lovely, lovely colour. You've also got some... Oh, now this is bright green colour polymer clay. Great, absolutely fantastic. We've then got some accents, and accents is all about adding accents to your... It's polymer clay with an accent, isn't it?
It's polymer clay with something added. So it can be either a mica powder or a little granule to make it look more like granite, or it can be translucent clay.
Yeah, perfect. So we've got the granite, we've got the grey granite here, which is a lovely, lovely clay. All the beads that you make look like granite, they look like stone. It's just gorgeous. See how speckled that is? It's beautiful. I've also got another accent here, which is purple pearl. So you can imagine what that will look like when you start to make beads out of this. It's got a lovely pearlescent quality to it. You can really make beads that look like pearls. I've also got green translucent and red translucent as well. The finish on those the finish on the on those clays is quite a waxy finish, a kind of almost like a translucent finish, which look great for cake toppers, and also the kind of floral designs that Debbie makes, the Millie Fury floral designs that Debbie runs a workshop on actually here at JewelleryMaker. I've got one more accent. No, that's not Millie Fury, is it? That's is that Millie Fury?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Is that what you use those? Is that what you use those translucent clays for?
Yeah, do the petals and things.
Is it really? I was thinking more the
standalone flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. But you can add it to your pendants as well.
Ah.
But you can use the solid colours.
Ollie's laughing at me now because I got that wrong. Thanks, Ollie. Cheers. Good teamwork.
The stripes are good to use translucent clay in because they look like bamboo. But the translucent clay, sometimes you can mix the red translucent with red if you haven't got enough, and it makes it go further.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
So that's quite useful to have them, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I've also got another accent here, which is silver, and you've got this gorgeous metallic fleck which runs through the silver as well, which is just there. Okay, and I've got two more. I'm running out of space here, so I'm going to put these on the end here. I've got beige, which is great for your face canes and great for making, obviously, faces out of. And you've got your white polymer clay as well, which when you start to add this to really kind of any of these kind of colours here, you will get a much, much lighter colour, won't you, Debbie? You will. And in fact, the beige, even though it's good for faces, it's good to mix with other colours as well, because if you mix that with the orange, it takes it down a shade. So it becomes more like a tangerine sort of colour. And mix it with the green, you then get the look of the leaf as though it's just dying, you know? You get that beige, so you can use that for your shading as well. How lovely. Sorry, Ollie, what was that picture you just showed? Oh, come on! Oh, I don't know who did that. Anne did this. Oh, it does look like it's got some frosting on it. I can imagine there's different colours which have been mixed together there. That's a lovely piece, isn't it? I think it's got the glitters on, I think. Ah, right, okay. It definitely looks like it's got a bit of texture to it, doesn't it? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks of polymer clay. Debbie, what kind of... Oh, there's some more Debbie's beautiful pieces there, gorgeous strawberries. What kind of price points? Have you got your little book with you? No, but I can tell you at the moment in a very well-known craft store, it's £2.29, and I have seen it on... block? Yes, and I have seen it on the internet between £2.20 and £2.50, so at the moment. Right. 10 blocks of polymer clay on JewelleryMaker for this special bargain price. Here's your price. Wow. That's about £1.30. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, absolutely amazing. Oh my word, I've got so many people joining us today, so many people coming through to get this. Now we do have, if this is the first time you will have worked with polymer clay, the first time that you've had a go with it, unfortunately we don't have clay in our kits today, but what I can offer you today is this. I've got a whole library of Debbie's, of some of Debbie's DVDs, okay? A lot of which have polymer clay featured on them. So we've got Sculpey clay, extruder, polymer clay accessories. I've got face canes, polymer and wire fusion, Millie Fury, chainmail, and chainmail edition 2 as well. So I do have some polymer clay DVDs coming up on today's show. If you are going to be getting this for the first time, because I'm seeing a couple of new names on there as well, and names I wouldn't normally see for people who come through to get polymer clay, which is great, absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, like I say, we haven't got polymer clay in our kits today, but what I can offer you is some of Debbie's best-selling DVDs, which do feature quite a few polymer clay DVDs. The polymer clay ones are Sculpey clay, one with the extruder, polymer clay accessories, face canes, polymer and wire fusion, Millie Fury as well. So 6 DVDs coming up on today's show in one bundle. with another couple of DVDs added in there as well, which is chain melt, which is another one of Debbie's areas of expertise, which will give you a great idea about how to start off with this. I've got quite a few multi-buyers on this deal today as well, so do come in and get this, because that kind of price point, Debbie, for polymer clay, at the end of the day, the polymer clay that you buy from JewelleryMaker, you know, if it is Primo Sculpey clay, is the same clay that you will get elsewhere.
Absolutely. If there isn't a sell-by date, so
exactly.
You can just buy it and keep it and put it to one side at this price. Goodness me, it's
precisely
really good.
Yeah, especially as we're heading towards spring and summer, and maybe you're going to be making cake toppers for weddings. Maybe you're going to be making gorgeous kind of fruit-inspired pieces like that gorgeous strawberry charm bracelet. Maybe you're going to be making pieces to take on your holiday. These are great pieces to take on holiday as well, because polymer clay is very light. It's very, very light, so it doesn't add a huge amount of weight to your holiday outfits or to your luggage when you go away on holiday. They're really... you made a polymer clay pendant, and you baked it and you brought it into work for me, and I ended up taking it on holiday to Thailand. I wore it almost every single day because it's just so light. It's just such a lovely light piece of jewellery to wear.
It's very easy to wear, polymer clay, I think.
Gorgeous. So if you are looking to slowly kind of start introducing colour into your wardrobe, because I know a lot of us are still wearing lots of blacks and greys and kind of neutral tones, as we tend to do in the winter, and you're thinking, how can I get more colour into my wardrobe? I don't feel confident enough to go out and buy a red jacket right now. Don't worry, if you can introduce colour really slowly, really easily with polymer clay accessories, you know, adding that pair of earrings or that pendant into your wardrobe, and then you can kind of ease yourself into it as we go throughout the year. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, everyone. I've also got some snap bezels coming up on today's show, which with polymer clay is absolutely, they work so beautifully. Debbie designed them and had them commissioned for us here on JewelleryMaker. And I tell you something, they're absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to show you a few examples of that as we go throughout the show. Well done, everyone. Lots of people still coming through for this. That's going to sell out within the next 2 seconds. Okay, so first kit of the day. Blue. I'm a little bit concerned about this deal, considering we've got Tanzanite coming up at the end of the hour, which is also blue. Yeah, I am. Yes, this Tanzanite. Tanzanite tumbles coming up in about half an hour's time. Can't wait to bring you that. That's coming up in about half an hour's time. We bought you the pearl bundle, which was Debbie's challenge bundle, for £19.95p for 3 strands of Baroque pearls, which are with that gorgeous teal blue, which will go with this kit. This kit will go with the Tanzanite. There's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue going on, and it worries me.
It's the most popular colour, though, isn't it, people?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And also, if you've got... Pretty much everyone I know has got a pair of blue denim jeans. I mean, not that I'm wearing mine today. No, because we're not allowed to wear jeans to work. But,
no.
But I am. But anyway, so pretty much everyone I know has got a pair of blue denim jeans, and blue denim jeans. It looks absolutely fantastic with these kind of shades of blue. Also, as we head towards summer, what do we always say? Blue and white.
I know.
Oh, it's always there. And these kind of nautical tops, I mean, this is a maternity top. I mean, maternity tops always have stripes. I don't know why. I can't seem to find a single maternity top that isn't striped. Answers on a postcard if you can suggest anywhere where I can get maternity clothes that don't have stripes. I mean, you're big enough as it is. You don't need to draw attention to the whole stripes. Anyway, Debbie, this is a gorgeous kit.
Oh dear.
We've been having a good old look at this kit before the show today. Both Debbie and I are absolutely in love with these incredible squares. They're beautiful. Now, it's described as grey agate. I would say it is a second away from crazy lace agate.
I thought exactly the same.
It's beautiful.
The patterns in there are just like the crazy lace. Look at that. Everyone is different.
Each one could be a ring or a pendant. Yeah. Each one is a feature. Look at some of these going around here as well. You've really picked some of the best ones to go around this neckline piece as well. Look at those. Look at that. I mean, that is just... Where is that one? There it is. That one. Isn't it just unbelievable? That is totally natural, that banding. Those markings, they're totally natural. They haven't been put there by anyone other than Mother Nature. They're totally, totally natural. This is such a lovely, lovely looking kit. There's A lot of carat weight with regards to gemstones here. They're beautiful. We're actually going to see a demo on that in a few seconds. There's a lot of carat weight with regards to gemstones. There's a lot of beading thread with this kit as well, which is fantastic for use with the pearls and the Tanzanite, which we've bought you already, and the Tanzanite, which is coming up in about half an hour's time. Let's have a look at these strands, shall we? Here we go. So, this is such a lovely kit.
Oh, I love it.
Sodalite. This is one of those ultimate gemstones. If you think about a gemstone to wear with a pair of blue denim jeans, this is the ultimate gem. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous sodalite. You've really got that stone wash quality, haven't you, Debbie, going through this?
You have. I mean, you could wear that with a silver grey or even a, you know, a dark grey, and that would look beautiful.
Absolutely awesome. I love these top drilled nuggets that you get. Even though they're all different sizes, they're all around about the same shape. So together, when they're clustered together on like this bracelet here, look at them in this bracelet here. Such a huge amount of texture, and actually such a simple design to make. That's just literally
just 2 strands.
Just stranding them on there. You can see Debbie's broken up the design with a few jump rings, which I think looks really awesome. But that is such a simple design, but so effective. Huge amount of texture on that. You've then got some of the sparkliest clear quartz I've seen for a long time on JewelleryMaker. This is so sparkly. It's bright, colourless clear quartz, which has been beautifully faceted. Look at that gorgeous faceting. Isn't that beautiful? They're like diamonds, aren't they? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Next strand. Okay, you've got this gorgeous strand of frosted blue shell pearl. They're 6mm rounds you're going to be getting here. Aren't they gorgeous? Such a stunning strand. We've only recently started to do frosted shell pearl. It's only a recent thing we started to do over the last couple of months, and it's so effective, isn't it, Debbie?
It is. It just gives a completely different look to your jewellery.
Yeah.
Completely different. And when you put that next to the lovely sparkle, it makes it sparkle more, I think. It just highlights it. It's lovely.
Doesn't it? Just. And then, of course, here are these agate squares, where every single one tells a different story. Look at the quality on these. Look at that. Every single one tells a story. I just love it. I just love these. So 4 really awesome strands of genuine gemstones. You're then going to get findings. Now, findings are the mechanics which hold your pieces of jewellery together. So you're going to need things like headpins, crimp beads, crimp bead covers. If you're in doubt about what any of these findings do, free with your first order, you get a booklet and a DVD which explains all of these findings and explains kind of what they're more commonly used for. These findings include things like these gorgeous headpins with the teardrop shape on top. Really awesome T-bar clasp there. What else have we got? I'll pop that down on the desk. Really gorgeous elongated earring findings like that. Loads and loads and loads of findings. A metre of chain as well. Debbie, where have you used a chain? Oh, you've used a chain over here. Look at this chain that Debbie's used here. This is all included in the findings pack. A metre of this gorgeous overlink chain. Some more of the findings being used there by Debbie as well at the bottom, that connector at the bottom there, just gorgeous. So 118 silver plated copper findings. You're then going to be getting a threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic in, which are all really useful in a kit like this. And then this is even more blue here. Black, turquoise, sea blue, Larimar blue. I'm trying to search for names here because obviously there's so much blue, and this gorgeous kind of mermaid greeny blue at the bottom there. All of that included in your kit. 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres. So there's an extra 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 metres of beading thread. Now you can see across the designs how Debbie's used this. You can see she's used them in this gorgeous neckline piece here, which has really drawn attention to the colour of the beading thread there, because of course you're using colourless gemstones here. Gorgeous. Really lovely use of it here in these gorgeous little earrings. They're so cute. Little bow ties. Such sweet little earrings. She's used them in this beautiful woven bracelet here, which we're going to see in a few seconds. And she's used them as well in this woven neckline piece up here as well. It's lovely being able to use different colour beading threads, isn't it?
It is actually, because it adds to the design, and it means you don't have to hide it.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Because sometimes you feel as though the beading thread, oh, I've got to cover every single inch of it with beads, and you don't have to, but with this it becomes part of the design.
It really does. Now, fantastic kit. It's blue, okay? And I know we kind of joke about the fact that Dion loves blue and she takes prices of everything which is blue really, really low. But seriously, she does. She really honestly does. There is honestly no stopping her. When we see anything blue, when she sees anything blue on the show, you know what's going to happen. The prices go really, really low. So, huge strand of that beautiful silvery grey agate in those squares, sodalite, clear quartz faceted rounds, beautiful frosted blue shell pearl, a threading pack, 118 silver plated copper findings, and an extra 50 metres of coloured beading thread as well. I've already got lots and lots of people coming through and confirming. Your price today, sensational, $29.95. Now, if this kit was orange, it would stay at $29.95. Because it's blue, you know what Dion's gonna do. £24.95. Honestly, there is no stopping her. Now, £24.95. Oh, did I actually mention everything you can see today in this kit should be over £40? It's pretty much half price. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. 50 metres of extra colour beading thread there, 4 strands of genuine gemstones, 118 silver plated copper findings, and of course your threading pack as well, all for under £25. Lots of people adding this to their baskets, lots of people checking out. You're going absolutely nuts for this. Do check your baskets out, otherwise this kit will sell out and you will miss out. I've got a lot more web, but I've got a few telephone bidders coming through, but I think there is a queue on the phone lines at the moment, so do make sure, oh my goodness me. This could all go to web bidders. I've got so many web bidders coming through to get this. Oh my word, you've got to check those baskets out. Right, Debbie.
Well, that means it's like £2.50 an item, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4,
is that
5,
what
6,
you were
7,
doing
8,
then?
9, 10. No, just thinking there's £2.50 an item. If that's 24, yeah, because I've made 10 pieces.
£2? Seriously?
Yeah, I've made 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's £2.50. Goodness me. Wow, that is
and there's
amazing.
nothing here that you would sell for £2.50.
Good grief, no.
There's nothing here that you'd sell for £5.50.
Goodness.
In fact, there's nothing here I would even consider selling for less than £10.
That is
That's
amazing.
easily over £100 worth of jewellery there. Easily, easily, easily.
Because each one of these beautiful gemstones can be used as a single pendant.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You know, so you've got your money back straight away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Okay, I've got more telephone bidders coming through for this, which is great. It shows that the queues on the telephones are easing up, which is great. But I still have a lot of web bidders coming through for this. This is oh goodness me, I've got so many people coming through for this. Well done, everyone. What a price, what a kit. Now, Julian Lester says, morning all, Carol, that kit is so delightful.
Yeah. Very good.
Very good.
Very
yeah. So delightful. Yeah, very good. Now we're going to see a technique on this design here, aren't we?
We are.
Which is lovely. Yes, please, Debbie.
Okay, right. So I have taken 3 colours of beading thread, folded them in half and threaded on. Can you see on this white board?
Yeah.
Is that all right? And threaded on a jump ring.
Okie dokie.
All right. Then to keep that together, I'm using one of the Featherlight little headpins, and I'm going to wrap that around. I'm do it a lot neater than that if you have time. Keep wrapping it around just to hold them together, and you can trim off the excess, okay? But just to hold it together, I've just wound that around one side. Right. So pretend I've just trimmed it, okay, as you do. So then I'm going to put 3 of the beads on one side. 1, 2, 3. 1 bead through 3 threads, like so.
Through 3 threads.
Through 3 threads. And 3 threads through another bead.
Sheila in Tyne and Weir, Debbie, sorry, says, just bought 10 yards of beading thread for £4.69. This is a real bargain.
Wow. We forget actually that people go out and actually buy these from elsewhere. That, you know, we automatically think, oh, it's just part of the kit, but people do go out and buy them. So then I'm going to look at the strands and think, right, now I want them to look not quite so orderly.
Right.
So I've taken 3 strands from the middle. I've left 2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Lovely.
Just to make it look a bit different. Then I might take these 2. It all depends the size of the beads you're using. This is a good way of using up chips and nuggets as well. if you've got different size chips and nuggets, because you can decide what design you're going to
Oh,
do. So
nice.
that gets to that. Now this is where I got to the necklace, and I parted it and started to do the necklace like that.
Right, okay,
But
yeah, lovely.
The bracelet, you can keep going and do whatever design you want. So I'm going to take those two to one side now, put it on and decide, okay, I've got a gap here and I don't like that gap. So perhaps I just use the one strand. So you can see that you start to look at your pattern and think, where do I want these beads to go?
Yeah.
So the next one, I might start to look at the centre beads and think, okay, I might pull the beads over to that side and fill a gap here, and then that, and you can start to build
Are you making this
your
episode
random
going
design.
on, Debbie?
Yeah, I am. So you, sorry. So you end up with a weave that is like
gorgeous.
that doesn't look orderly.
I like
that.
the fact it's not orderly.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that it's not orderly.
And you can use loads and loads and loads of strands. If you can imagine, you can use like 20, 30 strands and you can make a really big cuff that will be like a teardrop, which will be really, really nice to use at all your leftover beads. You can do all different sizes, colours, that sort of thing.
You really could, and of course the fact that you've got all this beautiful colour beading thread, make the most of it, because as Debbie has displayed here and demonstrated in the necklace as well, the beading thread isn't merely a carrier for the gemstones, it's part of the design.
Yeah. And perfect for summer with all the blues and whites that are coming into stock.
Great for summer.
It's going to be a really good pack to use these.
Those
really
frosted shell pearls are just electric, aren't they?
They are, and in fact one of the beading threads is a matte colour. That one in particular has got like a matte finish.
The light colour, Larimar colour is.
This sort of colour's got a matte finish to it, and it's lovely, really different. I like that, it's very nice.
Now, at the minute, we've got 22 chances left for this kit. It's been very, very, very popular. Unfortunately, I have lots and lots and lots of you who've added this kit to your basket on the web, but you haven't checked your basket out. If you don't check your basket out, you don't get this kit, basically. You must check your baskets out. If you all check your baskets out, I think we're probably going to have less than 10 chances left. So do it now. Check your baskets out. For a 4-strand kit, 118 silver-plated copper findings, your threading pack, and an extra 50 metres of coloured beading thread as well. And don't forget that text that Sheila sent in. She just bought 10 yards of beading thread. For how much? For $4.69. Well, you're going to be getting at least 60 metres of beading thread included in this kit. And the entire kit, with all the gemstones and findings and the extra threading materials, is only £24 at 95p. Do check your baskets out. That was lovely. Thanks, Debbie.
Okay.
We'll see you at the Wall of Fame. Look at this, Debbie.
Isn't that beautiful? It's very rare the camera picks up that. It's really good. This is number 369. I have to read it sideways. This is from Rebecca. My entry for the Wall of Fame is a labradorite slab bracelet. Oh, beg your pardon. It's that way around then.
It is that way round, see?
I thought it was a pendant.
Cool.
My entry for the Wall of Fame, a labradorite slab bracelet with labradorite chips plaited with 1mm copper wire and an Alison Tarry inspired clasp. That is beautiful.
That gorgeous, stunning. Number 372, another bangly bracelety piece from Shirley Harris in Pembrokeshire. Hi all, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've used a black onyx cabochon and pink and black wire to set it with. I've made this bangle to go with the pendant that I made in the same colours. I think a ring is next. Good for you. My daughter has suggested leaving the cabochon off and doing it a bit longer so there'll be a few wraps around the arm. Nice idea. I think it might be a subtle hint from her. Yes, exactly. I think she blatantly wants you to make her a bangle, Shirley. Keep up the great bargains, and that's from Shirley in Pembrokeshire. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's
really lovely.
Different. That's lovely.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is number 370. This is from Irene in County Armagh. My Wall of Fame entry for this week is a set of Amethyst and Agate, all from JM. Love to you all from Irene in County Armagh. That is lovely.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Nice. And I've got number 273 here from Nikki. This is a lovely set of jewellery. It says, hi, this is my mum's. Oh, Erica Tricker. her entry for the Wall of Fame using rose quartz hearts, dusty pink lilac shell and all handmade links from the 0.6 gauge silver plated wire. All pieces are purchased from JewelleryMaker. Made as bridesmaid jewellery for my daughter to match her dress, which the pieces are on. Oh, they really do, look at that, yeah. Matching necklace, bracelet and earring and hair comb. And that's from Nikki, but it's actually made by her mum Erica. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, she's going to love wearing those. What a lovely keepsake.
This is number 371 and this is from Rena in Glasgow. Hi all, made this complete set of jewellery from Tanzanite rondelles and sterling silver rose gold plated jump rings. The bracelet was made with 5mm and the necklace 7mm jump rings. I hope you like them. This is my first attempt at chainmail and can only manage 2x2 chain at the moment. I hope to try some other designs. Everything from JewelleryMaker. Love the show. Keep up the good work, from Rena in Glasgow. That is beautiful. That's taken you a long time to do. That's beautiful. Very, very neat. Very
gorgeous.
Nice.
Sorry, I was just checking our screens now. I've had another 6 people check their baskets out for the kit that we've just bought you. So this kit, look, it is going to sell out within the next few moments. So do check your baskets out, because if it is in your baskets, it's going to go. Okay, I've just had someone else has just checked their basket out as well. So check their baskets out now for that gorgeous kit at $24.95. How amazing! Tanzanite coming up after the break. It's amazing. Oh my word, absolutely sensational. It's coming up in just a few moments.
Oh, my name's Sheila and today I've been on the macrame wirework course. It's a brand new course. I was a little bit worried as to how it was going to go on, because when I did another macrame course I had a bit of a problem getting everything to work, but Mark is extremely patient. He's been very good going around with everybody and making sure that they're happy with what they're doing. And if you do get stuck on anything, it's not a problem. He just comes around and sorts it out for you. I think the macrame wirework course is going to be a real good seller, because you can do so much with it. There are so many different techniques within it which make it look complicated, but it isn't really. When you break them down, it's quite simple, and I would thoroughly recommend it to anyone who wants to do a workshop.
Join resident designer Sheila for our Bridal Headwear for Beginners DVD. Sheila will guide you through an array of beautiful bridal designs, including a pearl tiara, the star hair cone, a twisted spiral tiara, and much more. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Download the JewelleryMaker app today. You can watch our JewelleryMaker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the JewelleryMaker app today and boost your viewing experience. We here at JewelleryMaker know how popular our 10-strand mystery packs have been, so we're bringing them back. You can get your hands on these completely random lucky dips for just £25. This works out to just £2.50 per strand, but be warned, it's while stocks last. Add this to your order and you won't be disappointed. Just ask for this code whilst on the phone to our call centre on 0800 644 655, or simply type the code into our website and add to your basket. JewelleryMaker, giving you the best deals on genuine gemstones. Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Join Gemma Crow with her brand new Edition 2 Wire Mesh DVD. Gemma will guide you through the fabulous art of mesh with more techniques to learn. So why not create vintage looks with amazing texture and structure? To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Oh my word. So lucky to have these. Love these. Love these gemstones. This is obviously a very, very special strand for you right now. Tanzanite. Absolutely amazing. These are some of the largest Tanzanites I think I've ever bought you on Jewellery Maker. They are enormous. Absolutely gigantic. Each one, and I don't think I've ever said this about a strand of Tanzanite on Jewellery Maker, each one could be a centerpiece for a ring or a pendant. Each one is big enough on its own to be a centerpiece. I've been waiting for such a long time to bring you a strand of Tanzanite like this. We have been able to bring you Tanzanite over the last few months, which has been great. It's been of this kind of quality, like a beautiful bead quality, which has got really awesome strength of colour. You can really see the workings and the inner fibres of the gemstone, which is absolutely amazing. But I haven't bought you anything like this. Most of the Tanzanites I bought you over the last few months have been little nuggets. Occasionally they've been rounds, but mainly little nuggets. There is a huge demand for this gemstone at the moment. With regards to gem quality Tanzanite, Steve Bennett, who is the founder of the Genuine Gemstone Company, recently, and I say recently, it was 2 weeks ago, came back from a buying trip in Jaipur. We've got a big team of genuine gemstone people out in Jaipur. Lovely team of people headed by a lovely lady called Sharmal, and Steve went over there to look for gem quality Tanzanite to see what we could find, and for the first time, I think he said for the first time in 5 years, was it 8 years? It was 8 years, wasn't it? First time in 8 years he came back from Jaipur with no gem quality Tanzanite at all, none. Unless you wanted to pay ridiculous price points for it per carat weight, or you wanted really badly cut gem quality Tanzanite. This is the email that Steve sent to us, to every member of our team. As you can see, it sent to all the producers, all the presenters, and Ben Dixon, who is one of the head managers at the Genuine Gemstone Company. And Steve was saying, you know, he first time in 8 years that he's come back for a buying trip over to Jaipur and didn't actually buy any Tanzanite at all. Look at that. Prices have jumped 200 to 300%. This is for gem quality Tanzanite, obviously. This is bead quality Tanzanite, so a slightly different story with this. This is more plentiful than gem quality Tanzanite. But I was talking to Steve the other day about how long it's going to be until the resources and the supplies of bead quality Tanzanite are going to be affected. And he said, do you know what, Carol, I don't know. I don't know. It could be within the next few years. You know, it could be something which, you know, we see, you know, in 5 years' time, you know, we start to see, you know, we have the same story, you know, and he can't even get hold of bead quality Tanzanite. It's worrying times. All I know is it's one of the most popular gemstones on Jewellery Maker and at the Genuine Gemstone Company. It's one of my all-time favourite gemstones. It's certainly one of the rarest gemstones on planet Earth. It's only mined in one place in the world, Tanzania. The Merilani Hills, in a little area near the town of Arusha. And there it is, in fact. That is the entirety of the Tanzanite mining. There's mine A, B, C and D. The worrying thing is that demand for it is definitely for demand for Tanzanite is going up. Supplies of it, resources of it, deposits of it appear to be heading downwards, which is no good at all. And it'll get to a certain point where we physically cannot dig any deeper for Tanzanite. It will get to that point where we physically cannot dig any deeper, because at the moment we're hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meters below ground level. And it will get to a point where it's just totally unsafe to dig any deeper. It's not financially viable to dig any deeper. We're not able to get machinery any deeper, and we're not able to get the miners any deeper, and mining will cease. And that's really, really worrying, unless a new deposits are discovered, and that has not happened for, well, to my knowledge, that has not happened for a long, long time. Now, the quality you're going to be getting here, the colour, strength is absolutely superb, yeah? These are some of the largest Tanzanites I've bought you on JewelleryMaker, okay? They are very, very large Tanzanites, and I think it's the first time I've ever been able to say this with Tanzanite. Each one could be a centrepiece in a ring, in a bracelet, in a pendant. Of course, with a strand like this, we can't bring you hundreds of strands of these. In fact, I could only bring you 110. That's it. That's all we could have commissioned. That's all we could have made. That's it. The price point for this strand is absolutely astonishing, because in my mind this should be a strand of Tanzanite that should be nudging £100, if not even more, because I know that I'm looking at more than £100 worth of Tanzanite jewellery right in front of me here, made into jewellery, easily. Now, price point wise, amazing, because you know what, it's nowhere near £100, nowhere near. In fact, it's under 50. Here is your deal today, £39.95 for Tanzanite of this size, for Tanzanite of this incredible colour. By the way, the code that's missing from your graphics is M for mother. So HRIM94. Okay, well done. I've got so many people coming through for this. I've got a few people who are multi-buying as well. At the moment, I've got Marilyn, Diane, Julie, another Julie, Janice, Pauline, Jennifer, Lorna, Patricia, Sally, Jenny, Rebecca, Yulila, Anonymous, Peter, Susan, Chris, Anonymous, Carol, Pat, Judith, Anonymous, Valerie, Catherine, Anonymous, Claire, Jenny, Suzanne, Anonymous, Catherine, Lisa, Jane, Deborah, Jeanette, Karen, another 2 or 3 Anonymouses there that I can see, Ivy as well, Kathleen, Glenda, another Anonymous. It's absolutely incredible. On this particular strand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's about 17 on this strand. 17 rings maybe? Now, Debbie, let's be honest. If you were to make rings out of these and just use one in a ring, I'm not even going to go for the biggest one, but just that one there in a ring, you're going to be selling that for what? Upwards of £20, aren't you? Oh,
and the rest, yes.
For a Tanzanite ring.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the one thing that if we have workshops, that's the one thing people go for. They all look for the Tanzanite rings in the shop. Anything with Tanzanite just walks out. They all seem to be hoarding it at the moment. Quite right too.
Quite right
it's something that you can keep, and it's going to go up in value, and you know it's going to go up in value. I mean, those are the biggest chunks of Tanzanite I've ever seen.
But do you know what, Debbie? It's not just JewelleryMaker viewers who are coming in and buying Tanzanite pieces. You know what? Staff members,
yes,
presenters here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, everyone is buying Tanzanite rings, Tanzanite pendants. Why? Because what they're doing with them is they're buying them, they're buying them and keeping them and maybe wearing them. But I know what I would do with some of this. Some of the Tanzanite we've got here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, I would buy it, I would keep it for 5-10 years, and then I go and get it valued. And oh my word, I know that I'm not going to be disappointed. It's an heirloom. You cannot help but, in a similar way to pearls, and people say you can't help but make an heirloom piece when you make a pearl piece of jewellery, whether it's a stretchy bracelet or whether it's a ring or a neckline piece. The same goes for Tanzanite. Same goes for Tanzanite with me. You cannot help that make an heirloom piece. And just thinking about Tanzanite purely in a selfish way, you know, if I was to make Tanzanite rings or just get this strand of Tanzanite or maybe make a pendant out of it. And if I was to pass this down to Hattie, who's my daughter, who's 18 months at the minute, if I was to pass it down to her, and I know that I'm going to give it to her maybe on her 21st birthday, goodness me, is Tanzanite going to be around then? Is it still going to be mined? Is it going to be worth any more? Scary times, isn't it? Scary, scary times. Is it still going to be around when my daughter is 21? I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee that. Marilyn says, I've been sitting on my hands, but they refuse to stay there. Dear me. Yeah, Marilyn, I saw your name earlier on. Brilliant, well done. Absolutely fantastic. Marilyn was one of the first people to come through and get this. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Well done. I've got people multi-buying this as well. Rebecca says, woohoo, I finally got some. Smile, smile, smile. Well done. Well done. Marion, Selena, Susan, Margaret, Sylvia, Nicola, June, Pat, Margaret, Karen, Christine, Debbie. I've got names from all over the country getting involved. Absolutely amazing. Under £40 for Tanzanite of this calibre. Sorry, say that again, Dion. Yeah, I know. I know, we've got so many of you at the moment with this strand in your baskets. Check your baskets out, because I tell you something, over 3/4 of the stock is gone. Well done, everyone. I can only bring you 110 of these. Once they're gone, they're gone. And especially if we've got people like Christine in Suffolk who's bought 3 of these, Anonymous in Worcestershire's bought 2 lots, Anonymous in Ayrshire's bought 2, Silver in Merseyside's bought 2. If we're going to have multi-bidders coming through to get this, then my word, you've got to get through quickly. You've got to come through and get this quickly. Well done, Mo, you just got yours. Well done. And Linda from Cambridge has just come through on the phone lines to get hers. Lots of people still adding these to their baskets. Well done. Jason says, we've bought Tanzanite strands as an investment from you. Exceptional quality. There you go. You heard it from Jason. There you go. A lot of people do. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do. A lot of people buy Tanzanite from us. They don't do anything with it. They don't cut it up. They don't do anything with it at all. They just keep it. You know, if you've got a safe, they keep it in their safe and, you know, that's it. They don't do anything with it at all. We've actually got like a mini safe at home that we bought. You can get them from like DIY shops. We've got a mini safe and we keep our things like passports. I've got passports in there. We've got any kind of foreign currency left over from holidays in there. What else have I got? My driver's license in there. I've got a gold bullion in there. No, I don't really. And I've got I've got some you know those 5p pieces, or were they 20p pieces? No, they were 20p pieces that were bought out a few years ago that the Royal Mint didn't put a date on, and they're worth quite a bit of money now. I've got 2 of those, 2 20p pieces with no date on them. I doubt they're worth anything now, but anyway. Yeah, and hopefully, you know, a strand of Tanzanite as well. Yeah, why not? Keep it in there. Don't do anything with it at all. Michaela in Cornwall made a bracelet with iolite, rhodolite garnet, maybe 4 small Tanzanite minimum. They said they were valued. They said when valued would be £50. You see, and Tanzanite's even rarer. Tanzanite's even rarer. But even if you were, I mean, 17 gemstones on this strand. Who's got a calculator? 17 gemstones on this strand. 17 rings at £20 each. Yeah. £340 worth of Tanzanite jewellery on this strand. There or thereabouts. If you make 17 rings and sell them at £20 each, done. Now, Barb's just come through to get hers. So's Linda. Anonymous in West Midlands. Hilda in Lincolnshire just bought 2. Julie's come through on the phone lines as well. So many people still coming through for this. Well done. Do you know what? I've only got 15 chances left. It's got to go today. Oh, my word. Sarah and Meg, you've just added this to your baskets. If you don't check out, you're going to miss out. June and Paula, Anonymous, Jane, Deborah, Karen, Susan, Leslie, loads of people with this in their baskets. Please, please do check them out. What would you do with this, Debbie?
Well, I think that strand's really unusual for Tanzanite because it's quite a contemporary sort of look to it.
Yeah.
So I would definitely stick to, obviously, putting nothing but... you know, sterling silver with it or what have
absolutely, goodness me.
But I would probably get some really unusual large sterling silver beads or make them from silver clay
nice
and
idea.
have them the size of the pyrite that you've got near you.
Yeah.
That sort of size and weight, but have them mimicking the shapes and just have one.
What
just restand it and then just with one silver pebble with that looks stunning.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Really nice. Really nice.
Or, do you know what? Some of the pieces of jewellery that Jam makes, which are equally as simple, just a pearl necklace with one of these Tanzanites in the centre.
Beautiful.
You don't need to use more than one in a piece, do you?
You don't have to, no, not
I
at
love
all.
the idea about mimicking the shape and size with silver clay there. That would just be...
Or copper clay would look stunning with it as
Copper clay would look amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've got less than 10 chances available because Leslie, Lynette, Jackie, Lorraine, Meg and Sarah have just added these to their order. Well done, I've got less than 10 chances left now. You are just loving these. But again, you know, you'll get bored of me saying this. I've got so many people with this in their baskets at the minute. George has just got his. Well done. In Derbyshire. I've still got people coming through on the phone lines. If you haven't checked your baskets out now, you're almost too late. But do it now because there's still genuine chances left, but less than 10. Well done. Absolutely sensational deal for you today. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Right. Okay. Where are we going now? Yeah. Now we go. How many of these have we got? Really? I always harp on about this kit whenever Debbie's on the show. I always harp on about this. I have seen first-hand just how popular this kit is. Sometimes, you know, we're sitting here in the studio and we bring something to air. Oh, there's a bit of biscuit I left there earlier on. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. We sitting here in the studio in Redditch. I can't see you at home. It's really frustrating. It's lovely to meet you when you come in for workshops, but I can't see you at the minute. I can't see you at all, okay? All I can see are names on screens, okay? Which is great. It's great to know who you are, where you're from, and when I get to meet you, it's lovely because, oh yes, I'm June from Derbyshire. Oh yes, I know your name. Yes, I've seen your name before. But I have seen and experienced firsthand the carnage that ensues with this next kit. We did a few years ago. How many years ago was it that we went to the
a couple of years
NEC?
ago now, isn't it?
2 years ago?
Yeah, I think so. Must be. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was. When was it? The second time I think I was pregnant with Hattie.
Yeah.
And I had to sit down a lot. I remember. But it was absolutely. It was carnage, wasn't it?
It was.
The JewelleryMaker stand.
It was.
It was like Piccadilly Circus.
It was indeed.
For the entire day.
It was lovely.
We had, which was great, we had a number of our starter kits at the NEC, at the Hobbycraft show. We had our metal clay kits, we had our resin kits, we had, what else did we have? Viking knit, yeah, we had the Lazy Daisy, we had loads of wire, we had loads of our starter kits at that particular trade show, which was fantastic. Both times that we've been to the NEC, this kit, I think, has been one of the first kits to sell out, and it consistently sells out. I'm pretty sure, actually, one of the years, somebody from JewelleryMaker had to come back and manually put more of these kits together to take for the second day, because they all sold out on the first day. It was something like that. Now, Debbie, you've put a lot of hard work into putting this kit together, and it clearly works. What did you want to do by putting this kit together? What did you want to do?
Well, I put that kit together when I first joined JewelleryMaker, the first 6 months, which is a long time ago. I just wanted a kit that had just essentials, no flowery bits, additive that you don't really need or don't really use. I wanted something that would be the essentials that you could put back in the box, put back in the cupboard, and be nice and neat and tidy.
Exactly. It gives you everything you need. Even the plastic box has been really thought through. This plastic box is of a certain thickness. Now, this plastic is a certain thickness. It's not the same thickness as your takeaway plastic boxes, which are much thinner. This is of the kind of thickness that will allow you to put your polymer clay in without your polymer clay. And I've never seen this happen, but apparently it does. It kind of melts. It kind of erodes.
Yeah.
Thinner plastics. I've never seen it happen, but apparently it does. So the plastic box itself is really nice and sturdy and built perfectly for polymer clay. Okay, inside the box you have got a block of white polymer clay and a block of black polymer clay. These are probably your two most useful blocks of polymer clay. Okay. You go to any of Debbie's workshops, you speak to anyone who's into their polymer clay. Their two most useful colours that they're always reordering are black and white, okay? You've also got your cutters. Now, there are 3 different cutters here, Debbie, and a guard. Obviously, it's obviously what the guard is for.
Yes.
But you've got 3 different cutters. What do these all do, Debbie?
Okay, one is a corrugated blade for doing patterns in your clay and your wood grains and all sorts of that.
Okay.
One is a stiff blade to be able to cut your canes really crisply, and the other one is a bendable one which you can use to do different designs and do your makumigane and what have you. It's just flexible.
Perfect. So it's much more flexible. Yeah. Okay, so you've got your 3 blades in there and your guard. You've got an acrylic roller, which is obviously to roll your clay out. Okay, which I'll pop there. You've also got these 2 clear acrylic boards. Now, they will come with a coating on them, which you just need to peel off. I won't peel them off this one because somebody will get this home. So you just literally peel that off, and you have 2 clear acrylic boards. Is this again for rolling?
Yes,
Debbie?
Don't leave the clay on the acrylic boards because they are like a plastic, so they will eat into it after a while. So they are to perhaps you want to make a bicone. You can put your ball of clay and then roll it to make a bicone, or perhaps you want to make something that's square, so you make it to shape your beads. It's really useful. Lovely.
You've also got these 3 different grades of sandpaper. Now, you've got your fine, now what is it? Is it fine, medium?
Fine, superfine and ultrafine.
Yeah, that was it. Now, these are to kind of buff your pieces of polymer clay once they're baked?
They are to sand them. Now, these are wet and dry sanding pads. So do not just pick them up and start sanding your designs because you'll just have like hairline scratches on the top.
Okay.
So you need to have a little pot of water, submerge your design and your sanding pad, take it out, sand, put it back in and sand, and you'll see the water will go quite cloudy. It just gets the fingerprints off and all the lumps and bumps that you don't want there.
And you've also got these cutters, which I know you absolutely love, Debbie.
Yes, I do.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different cutters here. Now, the magical thing about these cutters is the fact that they don't have a seam on them. A lot of cutters that you find in the marketplace, particularly cookie cutters that you use in baking, will have a seam on them, which when you use them with polymer clay can sometimes give you a weird edging on your polymer clay. It can, can't it, Debbie?
You can buy a lot of cutters that have got a seam on, and when you first use them, they're perfectly all right. But after a while, your hands will start to loosen that seam, and you'll get a bump going around your designs.
Which, of course, you don't want. No. You've got 7 different cutters here. They're all circular. They're all fantastic for doing things like cutting out different pendants, for making bails in these. We've got text coming through from Michelle. I got the kit the first time it was ever aired. It is brilliant. The tiny round cutter is a must. Yeah. This one here. It's really useful, isn't it, Debbie?
It is, and I don't know anyone, and I truly mean this, anyone that has cutters that small, because normally we have to use a straw.
Yeah.
And then have to try and get the clay out of the straw, but that's fabulous. That's the one that's used the most, actually.
Yeah, awesome. So you've got your different cutters here. Sorry, Ollie was just saying to me, his wife Vicky is an awesome baker, and she finds it really difficult to get hold of cutters at a fantastic price point. They can be so pricey. So you've got 7 cutters here. You've got your 2 acrylic boards, you've got your 3 wet and dry sandpapers, you've got your 3 blades and your guard, your 2 blocks of polymer clay, your acrylic roller and your plastic box as well. Now, this is one of the biggest selling starter packs we bring you here on JewelleryMaker, okay? It is so useful, and it has been designed by someone who uses polymer clay day in, day out, so they know exactly what you need to start your collection off. Here's your price point. The phone lines of the web have gone absolutely nuts for this already. £17.95p. Now, again and again and again and again and again, this kit has sold out. Tanya in the West Midlands, this is one of the best things I ever bought from JewelleryMaker. I love it. Oh, isn't that nice?
Thank you.
Dawn in West Yorkshire, this is an awesome kit. I use mine for metal clay, mock up my design in the polymer before committing to the silver. I use the tools for metal clay too. Brilliant.
Very, very good. Yeah, a lot of people do that, actually, make their designs up in polymer clay.
Fab. Oh, fab. This is all so good to know. Debbie/Val says, I used to be scared of polymer clay, but this kit at the NEC was an amazing price, even the clay. Now I love clay. See? There we go. It's brilliant, isn't it? absolutely brilliant. Now, these are all texts from people who've bought this kit before. It is an absolutely fantastic kit, and it always fits beautifully into your box here. Unfortunately, the bad news is with this kit is I can't bring you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of this kit. We only had 68 chances. At the minute, as it stands, we've got about 30 chances left. So many people are coming through to get this. It's absolutely wonderful, but year in, year out, this is one of our biggest and best-selling starter packs. It is absolutely wonderful. The fact that we can get it all under £20 as well, I think, is absolutely sensational. You really have everything. Apart from the oven, you have everything you need to do your polymer clay hobby. And I know so many people who've got this kit and have now branched out into, well, they've started to come in your workshops. You know, they're so confident with this incredible medium.
I think the last time I priced that kit up, it was about £34 or something. Because don't forget the box costs, you know, £3 or £4.
Yeah, it can do,
so we forget about the boxes that it comes in. But it's about £30, £32, £34, I think.
Yeah. Now, if you are getting this, and it is going to be the first time you've ever worked with polymer clay, we've got all of these DVDs which are coming up on today's show. In fact, we're going to do them in a we're going to do them. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to do these next. We're going to do these DVDs next, and they do feature, I think it's 6 or 7 polymer clay DVDs. So if you are getting this for the first time, and you don't know how to use polymer clay, that's okay. Don't worry, because we've got loads of DVDs that will back these up. Sarah in Worcestershire. I'm buying as I lost my tiny cutter. I can't buy it anywhere. Yeah, you see, this is it. These kind of cutters, especially the little one, and I do mean the tiny one that Debbie said she's had to use a drinking straw in the past. You can't get cutters like this anywhere, can you?
No, and sometimes you can spend £17, £18 just on a pack of cutters.
Yeah.
And they're so expensive.
Yeah, they can be. They really, really can be. Oh, you're absolutely loving this today. Well done, everyone. If you do want to multi-buy this, maybe if you want to start a hobby off for you and your best friend, or you and your niece or nephew, go for it. Roseanne, I bought this kit several times. I now have lots of spares. Maybe you could do a bit of a swap shop with people who've kind of misplaced cutters or something. Maybe you could. I don't know. But your black and your white, they are the two most useful shades, aren't they, Debbie? They're the ones that you use most of.
Anyone who does craft cannot have enough boxes as well.
Yes,
those
absolutely.
Boxes are so useful. And you always lose something. You put the clay roller down, you think, what have I done with that? And what have I done with the cutter? So you always need 2 or 3.
Exactly. Absolutely. Especially if you're going to be making jewellery with friends.
Yep.
Especially if you're going to be making jewellery with your friends. I do have another polymer clay bundle coming up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of polymer clay. So just to let you know that we do have one more polymer clay bundle coming up on today's show where you can get multi-blocks. And so by adding different colours to this, you're only going to improve your hobby. Absolutely wonderful. Jill in Bedfordshire. Hi ladies, can I ask, do you need a tile to go with the polymer clay kit? And that's from Jill. Debbie.
That's the only thing you need to work on, is if you've just done your bathroom or your kitchen, you've got some leftover tiles, then yes, just use tile or toughened glass. Some people just use a plastic folder and just cut onto that, but sometimes if you leave it on too long, it will start to eat into it. But yes, a tile, you need your tile. If you go to a tile place, they'll probably sometimes give you a one that's broken, and that you can then put straight into your oven because it's already been fired.
Isn't that, yeah. Well, so you can bake with them as well.
Yeah, if you make your designs on a small tile, obviously small enough to go in your oven.
Yeah.
If you do a pendant, you don't have to lift it and distort it. You can just pick up the tile and put it straight in the oven because it's been fired.
Because it's been fired, yeah. I've never even thought of that. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. So we do have a lot of you still coming through for this. It is absolutely wonderful to be able to bring you this starter pack because it has been put together by Debbie. It is one of our absolute best-selling starter packs. It really honestly is. £17.95p. I've got Maria who's just checked out, John, Glynis, Margaret, Helena, Kay, Elaine, Anita, Alison, Edith and Monica. You've all checked out within the last few seconds. I've got loads more people still coming through for this. The phone lines are still going nuts, as is the web as well. Well done. Woo woo! Gorgeous. Okay, next. DVD. There's a lot of excitement going on in the gallery there. Why is everyone so excited? Have we? Lots of deliveries, really? Anything exciting? Yep. Are you going to tell me what they are? What have we got? Malachite. Oh, what today? Oh, really? Oh. Bail making pliers, brilliant. Oh, fab, we've got bail making pliers and malachite. They've just been added up. No, you are actually kidding me. You are kidding me, seriously. Oh, no, really? Okay, coming up at 2 o'clock on the Designer Inspiration Show, they've got Kunzite. Oh my word. Seriously, Kunzite. Malachite as well. Okay, right, so we have got the most amazing DVD bundle here. Okay. Right, these are all Debbie's DVDs. What have we got? Polymer Clay Accessories Edition 1. Extruder Edition 1. Sculpey Clay Basics. Polymer Clay Face Canes. Polymer Clay Wire Fusion. Mini Fury. And 2 chainmail DVDs as well. Okay, so all of these are DVDs which Debbie has put together over the last few years. They all feature polymer clay, apart from the 2 chainmail DVDs. You've got Chainmail Edition 1 and Chainmail Edition 2, which are all based around chainmail, which is another area of expertise which Debbie works on. Here is Polymer Clay Accessories, a little a clip from this DVD. This is a really fun DVD, isn't it, Debbie?
I loved doing that. That's my favourite one, actually.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
I loved doing that, little animals and things. But it isn't just for children. It's got animal prints on there to use for jewellery and all sorts of things.
Yeah. Look at that. You learn how to make animal prints, making pen tops, handbags and shoes, face badges, making buttons, making charms. Really, really, really lovely DVD. The Mini Fury DVD. Now, Debbie, this is a lovely one as well, isn't it? You learn how to make beautiful floral details, don't you?
Yes, very, very simple designs like on the front, which is just using cutters. But then it goes into making canes, a simple flower cane, leaf cane, putting it together, and then standalone flowers.
Yeah, gorgeous. I love that design that you've got there on the front. Polymer and Wire Fusion. Is this the one you did with Rachel Norris?
Yes.
Oh, good fun. Bubble necklace, bar necklace, heart-shaped necklace, leaf technique, butterfly pendant and brooch, part 1 and part 2 as well. Really, really lovely DVD, this one, where you get polymer clay and wire used together with 2 different guest designers. Really, really fantastic. Face canes, which we've actually just seen a little clip from, actually. Again, I can't get over how awesome these face canes are, especially when you did the workshop the other day. All of the faces look totally different.
Well, the bigger the workshop, the better it is, because then you get more eyes. They all make a different eye, they all make a different nose, different mouth. So the more people that come along, the better, actually, because then you go home with lots of little bits of everybody's canes. You swap them all. So
absolutely amazing. It's just absolutely incredible what you can get out of this DVD. Sculpey, actually, no, we'll go for the Extruder Edition 1. Fantastic DVD. We've got a great tool called the Extruder, which allows, which enables you to make lots of different borders, lots of different accents for your pieces. Whether it's bezels, whether it's hair for polymer clay models. You learn the tile bracelet, geometric pendant, soutache with a twist, knitted polymer clay and lace polymer clay. You can start to use polymer clay almost as a thread, can't you?
You can, yes.
Fabulous, fabulous DVD. And the final one is Sculpey Clay Basics. This is an absolute essential, isn't it?
It is, yes. That takes you through the basic canes that you'll see in every design in the books. Once you've looked at that, you'll be able to break down, you'll be able to look at all these wonderful creations and actually break them down into little segments.
Little pieces. You learn basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes, adding patterns and pendants and findings as well. If you are brand new to polymer clay, I'd say the Sculpey Clay Basics is the absolute most essential DVD. All of these DVDs you are going to get a use out of. Plus, of course, you've got the 2 chainmail DVDs Chainmail edition 1 and 2 as well. These are 8 of Debbie's biggest selling DVDs. Now, each one of these DVDs should be £4.95 each. Okay, so they should all be £4.95 each. For all 8 of these DVDs today, here is your price. £24.95 for all of these DVDs. Absolutely amazing. So for 8 DVDs, there's a little excerpt from our from the 2 chainmail DVDs as well, which is a lovely, lovely medium to get into. So many of our guest designers have actually taken chainmail up. It's it's so addictive. Whether you're watching Debbie do chainmail or whether you're watching Fleur do chainmail, there are 2 kind of chainmail experts. It is an absolutely amazing medium to go down. And of course you've got these. We've got Fleur tomorrow on the show. Fleur's with us on the day show tomorrow. I don't know if she's got any chainmail coming. She might do. She may do. Yeah, she might do. Yeah, she might have some coming up on the show tomorrow, which is going to be great to get these in preparation for the chainmail show tomorrow. Why not? But at the moment, we've got lots of people coming through to get this. The great thing about this, Debbie, is you've got your you've got your accessories with polymer clay DVD, which is all about having fun. And doing those awesome, really quite sophisticated animal print qualities. And then the flip side of that is Mini Fury, for instance, which is all about delicate pieces and creating something really quite special.
You can do your wedding flowers to go around, you know, your table decorations. You can make some really beautiful beads, floral beads. And then you've got the accessories, which you can, you know, all the adults make things for all your Christmas fairs. The children, 9 times out of 10, don't. So you can sit down with your children and do that, or you can do some sophisticated wirework designs with Rachel Norris. There's some fabulous things on there.
Fantastic.
Yes, there's a nice combination there.
Yeah, £24.95 for the lot. Absolutely amazing. Isn't that great? Well done, everyone. Give us a call or get involved on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. And if you have come through to get the polymer clay starter pack today, or any of our polymer clay bundles, actually, and it's the first time you've ever worked with this incredible material, get these DVDs because they're all around about an hour long. They are jam-packed, full of information. You can pause and fast-forward them, rewind them, learn at your own pace. It can take you a month to watch these, a day to watch these, or it can take you years and years and years to watch these. It doesn't matter. There's no limit on these. You can watch these whenever you like, and you've got days and days. We've got well over a week's worth of workshop tuition in these. Absolutely amazing.
The good idea of those, Carol, sorry to interrupt you. If you're a teacher and you're thinking, what on earth am I going to do with people in the Easter holidays, summer holidays?
Yeah, lovely.
We don't mind if you copy our designs. That's why we do them. So at least it gives you ideas what to do with kids over Easter and summer, and you can look at them, practice them, and then you know what you're doing, you know what to buy. But it just gives some inspiration sometimes if you do clay.
It's nice as well if you want to get these DVDs home, have a look at them, and then decide from watching these DVDs and having a little go, having a bit of a play, whether you want to book onto one of Debbie's polymer clay workshops.
Yes.
When's your next one, by the way?
Oh, not until, let me think, in a couple of weeks' time. I'll have a look in my diary. I've forgotten. I'll have a look. Sorry.
Disorganisation.
Sorry.
You should know, just like that.
I know I should. I know. I'll have a look in a minute.
Right. Second kit, everyone. Second kit. It's a second kit. Second kit. Oh, it's a second kit. Now, do you know what was on the radio yesterday on Love Songs on Radio 2? Phil Collins, One More Night. Yeah. And we were driving down the road and John and I were singing Brand New Day and Brand New Strand, the tune. We were loving it. It's kind of li-fi lead there, Debbie. It's high octane.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's rock and roll life.
Absolutely, yeah. I can imagine.
About as rock and roll as your life. Actually, no, your life's a lot more rock and roll than I am. At least you can drink wine at the minute.
True.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice.
A glass of wine in the evening. Water for me, in a wine glass. Okay. This is a gorgeous kit, everyone. Have a look at this beautiful jewellery. It is just stunning, stunning, stunning. I love what you've done with the findings in this kit, Debbie. You've really kind of gone... Bananas. You've really thought outside the box, haven't you?
Yes.
Now, for me, and I don't know about you at home, but for me, this is a new findings pack. I'm quite excited by this. For me, this is a new findings pack. I don't know if it is for you, but for me it is, okay? I'm going to start off by showing you the gemstones very quickly, and then I'm going to move straight on to the findings, because the findings for me are brand new. undoubtedly we have bought you these findings before, but I certainly haven't. Beautiful smoky quartz rounds. Have a look at these. These are just stunning. I'm just trying to find the size of these. They are 4mm rounds. Beautiful 4mm rounds of smoky quartz. Black agate faceted 10mm rounds. Beautiful. You've got your lovely base colours in there. And then rose quartz rectangular shaped beads here as well. That is a lovely, lovely, lovely combination. Look how shiny and sparkly those black agates are. They're amazing, aren't they? Gorgeous. Let's have a look. Well, you've got your threading pack as well with monofilament beading thread and elastic. Should we have a look at the findings? Because these are amazing. I honestly, I haven't bought you this findings pack before. I absolutely love it. You've got, if I do that, just so they're a bit easier for me to get hold of, you've got this finding here. Aren't they gorgeous? They're rose gold plated copper, by the way. You've got that one there, which Debbie has used part of the finding in, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, in this necklace here. Look at this. Just use the top part just there. Isn't that beautiful?
And the other half is on the bottom of the other one.
Ah, the other half's there. Oh, beautiful heart-shaped toggle, which is right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful heart-shaped toggle, which Debbie's used in this bracelet here. Gorgeous. Okay, these beautiful spacer beads, Debbie, these are stunning.
They are gorgeous, aren't they? I use those on the
size of them as well.
Mm.
Aren't they gorgeous? Where did you use these? These earrings?
Yes. I thought I'd used a pin for those, but no, it's not. It's the earring finding, isn't it?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Really nice.
Oh, I love them. Look at these earring findings as well. These are just stunning. You can use these as in other ways, but as earring findings, they look wonderful. These ones here, which, have you used them here?
Yeah, I think I did actually. I forgot, yes, they were in the kit, beg your pardon. Yes.
That's okay, don't worry. Look at these, aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. Oh, look at this beautiful filigree chain, 1 metre of filigree chain. Filigree chain, what am I on about? Figaro chain. No, I knew that didn't sound right. Beautiful Figaro chain, which Debbie's using this bracelet here, which I love the way that it's just encasing the gemstones there. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? There's lots of other finds which I don't really have time to show you, unfortunately. I've got these headpins here, which are lovely heart-top headpins. Great, just in time for Valentine's Day. Lovely little heart-topped headpins. Oh, they're stunning. So, so, so sweet. So for me, that is a new findings pack, okay? But you know, it's not the end of the kit, because you're also going to be getting this. The rose gold coloured wire mesh is one of our most popular coloured meshes we have at the moment. You can see from that picture there, which is really, really useful to see, this beautiful 1mm gauge mesh can be stretched, as you can see in the centre there. If you decide that you don't like it stretched like that, just pull either end of the mesh and it will go back to its original shape. The great thing about this mesh is when you start to use it, because it's so fine, when you start to use it, especially as just a threading material, it's really difficult to tell whether it's really high quality chain or whether it's mesh. You can see how Debbie's used it here, which I absolutely love. Such a simple way of using it, but it's so effective and it feels amazing against the skin. That looks great, doesn't it? Absolutely stunning. And then the final one is here in the mesh. Absolutely beautiful with a little smoky quartz in there. Now, amazing price for you today, and I do mean amazing, considering these findings for me are brand new, plus you've got the mesh, the 3 strands of gemstones and your threading pack. It is going to be a very, very, very low price for this kit, okay? We want to get these findings out there, we want to get your feedback on these newer findings. So, price point on this, very, very, very low indeed. This price here, £24.95, yeah? Looking good, isn't it? Looking absolutely brilliant at £24.95p, okay? When you consider what you're getting with this kit, that's brilliant, but it's not your price. This is your price. Now, in this kit, you are getting findings which are entirely new to me. I've never bought you these findings before. You're getting 3 strands of gemstones, smoky quartz, black agate, and you're getting rose quartz, and you're getting your threading pack, and you're getting a meter of your 6mm gauge mesh. Sorry, I did say it was 1mm gauge at the beginning of the kit. Sorry, I do beg your pardon. It's 6mm gauge mesh. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I've got more of you coming through on the phone lines there. Do make sure you check your baskets out as quickly as you can, because this is now a bundle price for this kit. $24.95. It's a great price. It's a kit price. This price now, $19.95, is now a bundle price. And look at what Debbie has done with these findings. Look at how you can use these beautiful findings. Look at this. Beautiful little S-hook finding on the back here with the extender chain coming down. She's made a beautiful little heart out of the head pin. You can do things like with a kit like this and with the findings pack like this. You can do all of this. It's not difficult. It's just about thinking outside the box. And it's exactly what Debbie's done with this necklace here as well. I love what you've done with these head pins, Debbie.
Thank you.
Just awesome. Now, demo-wise, I've totally forgotten what we decided we were going to do.
That necklace.
It is this necklace, isn't it? Yeah. Lovely, fantastic. Right, take it away, Debbie.
Okie doke. Right, so I'm going to just demonstrate obviously the centre bit of the necklace. I've just put a knot on the cord to make sure nothing falls off, because it's nothing more frustrating than when you're doing it and they all end up on the floor.
Exactly.
So I put 2 of the beautiful smoky quartz and the rose quartz.
Gorgeous.
Ready. And then I've taken one of the ball head pins and I'm going to thread on a rose quartz, okay, like so. And then take your round nose pliers and do a loop. People do loops in different ways, but there is a tutorial on our website if you're a real beginner. Okay, so that's one side. Turn it around and I'm just going to bend the other end into a loop like so.
Okay.
So now you have your rose quartz in the middle with a loop on either end.
Okay.
So what I want to do is to measure probably about 1 centimetre from the ball headed end, and I'm just going to bend it like so, okay, with it facing backwards. And the other side, I just want to take the eye and bend that up.
Okay.
So you start to thread this onto your thread. Now make sure these are really closed, because otherwise they will come off your thread and you don't want that. So I'm going to thread it through the end that has the little ball head pin. And I'm going to put a couple of the smoky quartz on. So that's 1, that's 2, another rose quartz, and then back through the eye.
Ah, okay. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so then it hangs at an angle. See
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
If you push that down, it hangs at an angle.
It's
and you just repeat
gorgeous.
that all the way along. But you could, if you wanted to, you could do the same design with a black bead, you know, because this is
Absolutely,
in the kit as well.
Yeah.
So you just do exactly the same, but you make it in the black bead, so like that. So it just makes them hang like geometric.
It's exactly what it is. It gives you a beautiful geometric design. I love it, and it gives something which if Debbie had just restranded the gemstones, it would be quite a delicate, soft design into something which is a little bit more edgy and a little bit more contemporary. I really like it. It's a lovely way of using these gemstones, isn't it? And for these findings, which I say, which to me are absolutely brand new. I don't know if you've seen them before. You might have done. I certainly haven't, though, and I think they're absolutely wonderful. And the company, the accompaniment of the rose gold plated findings with these gemstones is absolutely
lovely,
fab.
doesn't it?
Gorgeous. Really nice. Well done, everyone. Absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for that, Debbie.
Okay.
Right, let's see it with the Wall of Fame. Gorgeous. I've got number 376 here. Lovely, lovely pieces made by Nesta, who's from Swansea. This is my latest piece of jewellery using wire mesh. I use a second of the beads. Sorry, I made the centre of the beads by squishing some mesh into a ball and covering it with black mesh. The beads I used are black agate and gold-coloured shell pearls, all from JewelleryMaker, of course. I'd love to have a win to buy more items, but I'm sure all your customers feel the same. Que sera, sera. And that's from Nesta. Nesta, best of luck to you, darling, and it's lovely to see the mesh used in that way. Really lovely, lots of lovely texture in there. Best of luck.
Very nice. This is number 374, and a really nice email actually. This is from Andrea. It says, hi Jem, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's my first ever attempt at a hair comb. I've used pale pink pearls, white pearls, pink coated pyrite, all from JM. I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out. I think with more practice and the relevant DVDs I could master this technique. Thank you JM for making learning new techniques easy and affordable to master. Those DVDs are such a good price, aren't they? You're quite right.
They are brilliant.
That's lovely. Thanks, Andrea. That's lovely.
Number 377, displayed on a lovely sticky bead mat from Adele, who's from Wiltshire. Dear Jewellery Maker team, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a suite of a necklace, earrings and ring made for my daughter out of the beginner's bead scoop I recently purchased. The findings and chain and wire are all from Jewellery Maker as well, of course. Loving the leopard spot gems that came with my scoop. Will have to purchase more. Love the show, especially the designer inspirations. Totally addicted. Good luck to all who've entered, and fingers crossed that I might be the lucky one for this week. Really need some more leopard gemstones. That's from Adele. Adele, it's Dalmatian Jasper. If you go to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and search for Dalmatian Jasper, it's exactly what these gemstones are. They're awesome, aren't they? I love them. You love them as well, don't you?
I do. They're really nice.
Gorgeous.
Lovely.
Best of luck.
This is number 375. I love this. Make me think of spring. Hi all, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I thought I would get ready for spring. Oh, there you go. The necklace is made with lavender amethyst, sage amethyst, irregular nuggets and peridot. Everything is from JM. Good luck to everyone in the draw. That's from Carolyn. Isn't that lovely?
Very springy.
It is spring-like, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Very nice. Oh, lovely blues and gorgeous antique bronzes. I love these findings. Number 378. Kathy in Leeds. Good morning, Jewellery Maker. I hope you are all having a lovely day. We are, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for asking, Kathy. Here's my Wall of Fame entry for this week. A pair of earrings made with blue agate and antique bronze coloured copper wire, both from yourselves. I sure would love to see them on the wall. Well, here they are. Good luck to everyone. I know that we could all use a win. Still your friendly JM junkie, Kathy in Leeds. Isn't that lovely? Lovely wire work there.
Beautiful.
Really lovely mixture of the colours. Absolutely gorgeous. Best of luck. Now, what have we got coming up after the break? Pyrite. Oh, silver colour coated pyrite. This is amazing.
I love this.
This has taken all my strength to restrain Debbie from snatching these bad boys. These are coming up in just a few moments. Do not go anywhere.
Join Karen Crawford on a new DVD to Jewellery Maker, Talk Necklace Projects. You'll learn lovely talk necklace designs, such as the freeform talk necklace, colour grading, how to add gemstones, the Aztec weave, and how to add embellishments. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
It's been absolutely fantastic. It's the Resin Projects course, and Fiona is a terrific teacher. She's fun, she's very knowledgeable, and we've learned a lot of things. We're going home today with about 4 different projects, and they're absolutely beautiful. I bought a lot of the resin several months ago when it was on television being demoed, but I've never actually used it because I always like to come to the workshops first before I do anything. And I'm now going to be confident enough to go home and use it.
Join guest designer Alison Tarry on her Wire Brooches DVD. Get creating stunning designs in no time at all as Alison guides you through a step-by-step guide to create these fantastic designs. The easy-to-follow steps shown on the DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will show you the best techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Louise Jacobson for our basic wirework course. This class is suitable for complete beginners who wish to learn simple wire wrapping techniques to create stunning structural designs. Louise will teach you all the essential skills to get started, including basic spirals, double connectors and much, much more. The full course includes a range of different wire gauges, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have two delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Oh, I tell you something. We are literally fighting over this strand in here. Debbie Bulford, you are shameless. Yeah. Do you know what she said? Literally about 1.5 seconds before we came back from the break. That would look great with my challenge.
It would though.
10 out of 10 for trying, Debbie.
All right.
Don't you dare give it to her. Don't you dare give it. Dion's saying that she might give it to you. Are you serious? Are you going to give it to Debbie? Seriously? Oh, I feel like we're giving in to her though. I feel like we're giving in to her. We're pandering to her.
I'll make her something nice.
Do you know what? Stuff it. Let's give this to Debbie as well. It is absolutely amazing. One of the first things that Debbie commented on this morning is just how heavy this strand is. And I tell you something, she is not wrong. This is absolutely awesome. Silver colour coated pyrite, graduated, faceted rounds. This is like a strand of mirror balls. I can't even... you know those disco balls? Yeah, you know those disco balls you get at the discotheque. These are like mini disco balls. They really, really are. Quite often we say when we bring you a strand that's a little bit similar to this, you know, oh, doesn't it look similar to a mirror ball? Doesn't it look similar to a disco ball? This is actually, you know, these are mini disco balls. They are just amazing. Because it's pyrite, these gemstones are reasonably heavy, okay? Because pyrite is a very, very, very dense gemstone, and it's got a beautiful metallic feel to it. So these feel like huge metallic beads. On this strand, you've got 3, 6, 9, 10 of these gemstones here. Okay, absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome quality. The faceting on these gemstones is something else, because every angle, every area, every possible place that you could have a facet on this gemstone, you've got a facet. You know, it is faceted. It is faceted beyond belief. Now, the metallic element in this gives you a very, very substantial feeling gemstone strand. And do you know what? With I always say this, but you know, I'll say it again. Things like antique cameras or beautiful vintage watches, what's the one thing that they all have in common? They all feel very, very heavy. You can kind of feel the quality through the weight of the item. It's exactly how I feel about a strand like this. These are seriously, seriously heavy, heavy, heavy gemstones here. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely astonishing. Now, I've already got loads of people coming through to get this strand. We've given this strand to our budding beaders. Have a look at the jewellery. Cassie's already bagged this, by the way. Sue JG made this. She's one of our budding beaders. Cassie's already bagged this today. And Debbie, I know you're a huge fan of this of these two pieces, aren't you?
I am. I guarantee that if you buy this and go to a craft fair, that's the first piece that will sell off the stand.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. You've got 3 gemstones in this necklace, and do you know what? It feels, you can really feel the quality, you can really feel the weight of the gemstones. I'm not saying it's unbelievably heavy or anything, but you can really, really feel the weight. That is a piece of jewellery you could wear with anything, isn't it, Debbie?
Absolutely. I absolutely adore it, and I personally like it because polymer clay is very light. So if you put one of those above a pendant, it pulls the cord straight.
That's a lovely idea.
Because it's so weighty.
Yes.
And it's very unusual that you can get a piece of agate or something big enough to do that doesn't dominate over the polymer clay. So that over the top would be stunning.
Oh, absolutely. What a great idea. Dion's having the earrings. Cassie's having the necklace. Well, I'm gonna wait to see what Debbie makes with her challenge. I'm gonna have a piece of that. I'm going to nick a piece of that.
What would you like, Carol?
Do you know what I'd like? I'd like a very simple, kind of like a chainy bracelet with one of these in the middle.
Right then.
Maybe in rose gold, maybe in... I don't it surprised me with the metal.
You don't want it silver?
Silver would be nice, actually. One of the smaller ones, just in the centre.
Okay, we'll have
maybe
a go.
A few strands of chain on either side. See? Jewellery made to order here. Right, okay, now price point of this. Okay, it feels very heavy, the quality is absolutely sensational. We're all going to have a strand of this. Let's face it, $17.95 is the kind of price point which it doesn't make sense, really, does it? When you look at a strand like this, and when you see a strand like this in situ, when you see 3 of these gemstones in this gorgeous necklace, this lovely non-necklace, you would sell that necklace for more than £17.95p, wouldn't you? Absolutely, 100%. In fact, I'm convinced that if I made 3 necklaces, well, what have you got? You've got 10 gemstones on this one strand, yeah? If I made 3 necklaces and a single pendant or a single bracelet with one of these in the middle, that is like a, you know, you've got a necklace there. You've got a necklace there, which, what, £30, £40 maybe? Because it's so versatile, it's so wearable, it's so easy to wear. And as Debbie quite rightly says, it's going to be the first piece that sells on your craft stall. Honestly, I bet you it will be. It's the kind of jewellery that people look out for. It's that jewellery that you can wear with anything, whether it's a vest top or whether it's a lovely crisp white shirt or whether it's a maxi dress or whether it's a ball gown. It's something you can wear with absolutely everything. And £17.95 for this single strand, amazing. I wish we had Weigher vision. Weigher vision. I wish you could feel the weight of this strand. I wish you could feel the weight of this strand just through the television. Get it home. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee because that is amazing. That is going to be, oh, wow, whopper. Whopper chica. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Right. Okay, bail-making pliers. Bail-making pliers. Bail-making pliers. Bail-making pliers for you. It's another song there. You know, you can have it if you want. Hey? The album is getting bigger. Yeah. My bigger. Did I say bigger? Sorry, bigger. My repertoire is expanding. It is. My repertoire is getting bigger. Okay, bail making pliers. I'm not entirely sure I've seen these ones before. It smells of popcorn in there because I've been eating popcorn, Ryan, that's why. Yeah, you see. Bail making pliers. Now, you can make your bails using these pliers. you've got a 5, 7 and 10 mil facility here, okay, to be able to make your 5, 7 and 10 mil size bales on these. But Debbie, I think the last time I did these bale making pliers, I think it was on a show with you. There is so much more you can use this pair of pliers for, isn't there?
There is, and Sammy does some fabulous.
Oh, she's amazing, isn't
things
she?
with wonderful curled wire. But for someone who can't do it just by using their fingers and they need something to actually make that perfect curve. I'm dreadful at making perfect curves, so I have to do something like a jig or something. They are wonderful, and they're good for doing the big links on on bracelets if you want to make your own toggle clasps, that sort of thing. Perfect.
You can make your own, as Debbie said, you can make your own links, you can make your own chain, you can make your own clasps, you can make your own specialist sized jump rings. You can use these in so many different ways. The great thing is you don't have to keep alternating between different size pliers. You can make 5, 7 and 10 mil loops with this particular pair of pliers. Now, we do have other pairs of pliers which will enable you to make smaller loops. These ones are your larger loops, okay? So these are the largest bale making pliers I think I've ever bought you. I think the smaller ones that we have give you the ability to make smaller bales. These are really, really large, 5, 7 and 10 mil size bales on these. I've got loads and loads and loads of people coming through to get this. Katie says, hi girls. The bale making pliers are my favourite tool. They're so versatile, and what a price! Loving the show. Well, yeah, that leads us to the price actually beautifully, because here is your price for these incredible bale making pliers. £6.95p. Now, that is going to save you time, energy, wire, absolutely amazing, okay? Not only that, but effectively you've got 3 pairs of pliers in one. But like I said, and as Debbie always says, don't just look at it as bale making pliers. Think about what else you can do with these. Making your own links on a chain. Making your own jump rings, if you like. Making your own clasps. There are so many ways in which you can use these. Now, unfortunately, with this particular pair of bale making pliers, I don't have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these on today's show. I've got multi-bidders as well who are coming through to get 2s of these as well. Janet, Jan, who's one of our guest designers, come through to get a pair of these as well. Well done, Jan. I wonder what Jan's going to use these for. Jan, if you feel like texting in, tell us what you're going to use these for. Loads and loads and loads of people still coming through for these. Well done. I've got more text coming through as well about this tool. Lorraine, love my bell making pliers as I have dexterity problems. Yeah, it's a good point actually. It's a really, really good point. Especially with pliers like this, you can actually physically form the wire around the pliers rather than having to do lots of twisting and turning. And they've got a lovely big grip on them as well. I wouldn't call it necessarily a comfort grip because it's not soft and squidgy, but it's definitely got a nice kind of cover on it as well. The quality of these tools is amazing, and most of the guest designers who I've worked with who are kind of wire crazy use this incredible pair of pliers because it is just unbelievably useful and unbelievably versatile as well. Loads and loads and loads of people coming through to get these. Well done, everyone. Absolutely awesome. Do you know what, Debbie, our tools really are awesome, aren't they? They're built to last. They're built to be really, really strong and hard wearing, and they really are, aren't they?
They are. It's nice to see the guest designers using them. Rachel Norris came in yesterday and we're using our pliers and said, and cutters, and saying how wonderful they were because we use them every day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we really put them through their paces. Yes. And if they last for us, then they'll last for you at home.
Exactly. She's right. She's right. Well done. The phone lines and the web are going absolutely nuts over these today. And don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything from JewelleryMaker, and you're only paying £2.95 P&P for the entire order as well. Oh, hang on a minute. Hiya, Carol and Debbie and Dion. I would be Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. Adventurous, mysterious, and fight to get what I want. Love and hugs. Oh, Jackie. Thanks for that, lover. Yeah, we were asking right at the beginning of the show if you could be any... Sorry, we kind of got sidetracked by everything today. If you could be any character in any book or any film or any TV programme, who would you be and why? What about you, Ben? I bet Ben's got something incredible, I bet. There's Ben.
Oh, that's a real tough one. Like anyone.
Anyone. Anyone.
Oh. I'm going to have to think about it.
Have a think.
I'll let you know before I leave. I'll let you know.
Okay. Cass has got hers. Cass, who would you be and why?
Be an animal.
Yeah, of course you can.
I'll be Flipper.
Cassie would be. This is a good one. I can't wait to hear her reason behind this. Cassie would be Flipper. Because.
I have an attachment to dolphins. I think
you have an attachment to dolphins.
Maybe in the afterlife.
Maybe in an afterlife. Maybe in a previous life you were a dolphin.
Yeah.
Did you see the dolphin off we had the other day?
I did. It was amazing. Yeah. Leah's impression of a dolphin.
Isn't it fabulous?
Is weird.
Weird. Fabulous though.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
There you go. Cassie wants to be Flipper. Okay. Sandra in Lancashire says, hi Carol and Debbie and crew, and the one and only Dion. Oh please. Thanks for all the fun, Carol. Your irregular top drill drop song is my favourite one. I sing it all day. Haha. Love Sandra. I hope you do. I hope you do. It is a good song. The irregular top drill drop song. We need to get more of that. We need to get some more irregular top drill drops on the show, don't we? Really? Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. £6.95. I've still got loads of people coming through to get this. Well done, everyone. You're loving these pliers today. Your bail making pliers. I've got another text coming through as well. Woo woo. June in Aberdeenshire. Any idea when you are getting the bezel part of the snap findings back in stock? Oh, I don't know. Don't know. How about now? Yeah. How about now, June? Do you like that? Tell you what. You ask. We deliver. We do, we deliver. We also do chicken and beef and pork. Deliver. Come on, that wasn't that bad. It's quite a good bit, yeah. Oh, it was quite good, actually. I can't remember the last time I had a takeaway, actually. I had a lovely meal with presenter Lucy and Ruth the other night. We went out for a Thai. It was lovely. We all had Thai green curry. We all had pad Thai. We all had coconut rice. And we all shared some starters. And we literally rolled out of the restaurant. We all had to undo our jeans as well because we couldn't do them up afterwards. And I almost drove off without Lucy in the car. That was hilarious. Bye! Right, okay, so. No, not on purpose. Ryan said, yeah, I'd have left her as well. That's not very nice, Ryan. Here we go. Snap it. Now, these are silver-plated snap bezel pendant findings and bottom bits. You know what I mean, don't you, Debbie? Bezels. Yes. Thank you, Debbie.
Bezels and snaps, yes.
Bezels and snaps, yes. Rather, it sounds a bit better than bottom bits, doesn't it? That just sounds rude, doesn't it? Right, okay, so we've got these snaps. Now, Debbie, tell us about these snaps. Debbie has been going on about these snaps for about a year and a half, and you've had them made, haven't you?
I saw something very similar somewhere, and I just thought...
At
the time we had the leather, and I thought we'd go with the leather, perspex, clay. You could use them for all sorts of things. I thought, brilliant.
They are awesome.
I was going to have them manufactured. Then I bought some idea into Hannah, and very kindly, who does the buying upstairs, said, well, we'll get them as well. So that was it. They were ordered.
And they are absolutely amazing. We have had a massive response to these. Unfortunately, every time that I've bought them to you, we haven't had the bottom bezel bit in stock. We've now got them in stock, okay? Now, what are these? Okay, so they are really, they're just gorgeous. I love them. Really, really beautiful. Imagine this pendant. Well, no, actually, you can see it. You don't have to imagine it. So you've got this gorgeous pendant here. Imagine if that front bit was interchangeable. Well, do you know what? It can be. Simply by getting your setting, unsnapping this bit here, unsnapping it, getting another pendant, which has got a snap on the back, like that, and then doing that. Done. That was Debbie's chair.
Yes.
Done. You could do it with pendants, You can do it with earrings, you can do it on leather, you can do it on acrylic, you can do it with any kind of fabric. It is an absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing little tool. Now, Debbie has, like I said, Debbie has put these, well, we have manufactured these kind of for Debbie to use and for you to use, obviously. The first pack I'm going to bring you contains all of these, okay? Now, what are you going to be getting? Let me get this right, because I don't want to miss anything out. You have got 10 of these beautiful, and they are absolutely gorgeous, pendant snap findings, okay? Now, you've got a little bail on top, which I'll just show you if I get my tweezers. There we go. Got a little bail on top, there they are, okay? And that is your pendant snap. Now, you can do anything with this. You can put, you can embed this into polymer clay, you can make it into a charm, you can use it with all sorts of materials, you can pop it through leather. Debbie, how have you used these bail ones?
Those I've just put on a pendant, just sunk the back into clay.
How do you attach it to the clay?
Okay, you actually push it into the clay and have the bail showing on the outside if you want to, or you can just embed the whole thing and have the bail coming through the back of the clay
lovely.
To hang. But you can also use those for earrings if you wanted to. You could do changeable earrings.
Yeah, you can do. I see what you've done here with this kind of pendant. It's a similar one. It's slightly bigger, this one, but it's a similar one. You've just used it really as a finding, as a carrier to snap things onto. So presumably you embed it into the polymer clay before you bake it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and then you bake it with the polymer clay. Do you have to take it out again and then stick it back in, or do you have to do anything?
Not necessarily. There is not if you actually encase it in there. In the gallery, there's a bag that's got in the polymer clay box that's got snaps written on it, and there is one where I've embedded it.
Oh yes, if we could find that. I don't know how easy that would be to find, but yeah, we're going to have a look for it.
And that will show you how it's done.
Lovely.
But you can bake it in the oven. It's not going to alter the shape or what have you of the metal. It's perfectly all right. But if it does become loose, you just use some glue and just stick it back in. But I haven't ever had that problem so far.
Awesome.
Touch wood.
So pendants, earrings, charms, the lot. You're getting 10 of these. Okay, you're then going to be getting, these are gorgeous, I didn't even know we did these, 5 pairs of these. These are earring findings. They are so cool. You've got the back of these, so you've got a lovely back on these with your plastic stopper, which is a bit like, acts like your butterfly back, okay? And again, you can embed this into polymer clay. You can start to use it just as a carrier, and then on the other part of the finding, start to snap coloured bits of clay or whatever on top of that, okay? So you use the carrier part, which is this part here, which comes in a different box, and you embed this into the polymer clay and then snap it on, and of course you've got a different front, so you could do it with something like that if you wanted to have a really, really massive brooch, or you could do it with something like this, so you've got a lovely earring size piece, okay? So these are merely the backs, okay? Now, getting 5 pairs of these, you're getting 10 of your bail snaps, and then this is the exciting bit, because this is the bit which everybody wants at the minute. Here are the bezels. Now, these bezels are where you can really get creative, because these bezels fit onto your snaps. So there you go, that is a complete pair of earrings now. So what are you going to do on this? Well, you can push polymer clay into it, you can put F colour in it, you can put resin in it, you could use it with acrylic, you could put leather with it as well. They're absolutely amazing. You can do so much with these. This bezel here is exactly the same, albeit a little bit smaller, as this bezel here, and this is just had polymer clay pushed into the back of it, and you just do that with it. It's such a fantastic finding. So you're going to be getting, of the the bezels, you are going to be getting 10. The snaps, you are going to be getting 10 in the pendants and 10 in the 5 pairs in the earring findings. Okay. Here's your price point. These are going to sell out within the next few seconds. I've got so many people there already. £14.95p. They always have been and always will be very, very, very popular. It just really allows you to go crazy with these kind of interchangeable pieces, whether it's a ring, whether it's a pair of earrings, whether it's a pendant, whether it's a charm. It's just, it's so lovely, isn't it?
It is, and you can change the colours of things. You can change something within a pendant. You can make a lovely big pendant and then change the centre of it, or perhaps use them for cufflinks.
Yeah, lovely idea.
Yeah, something like that. I think you've got one next door to you, the pink and black pendant that I think Dion's just put on the desk by you.
Ah, lovely, yes.
That's sunk into the clay. So
this one here?
Yeah, you can take the centre out, you take the centre bezel out, and then the other half is actually in the clay.
Ah, let's have a look at this, shall we?
Yeah, you take that one out.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah?
Ah, yeah, that's gorgeous.
And that's just sunk into the clay. I think I just pushed the bail through, I think. I can't remember what I did now on the other side.
Gorgeous stuff.
But then you can put whatever you want.
This one's really nice as well, Debbie.
Yeah, that's
on this beautiful
sort of
necklace. Hang on, I'll pop it on the...
That's a sort of asymmetric necklace with them
it's
sort of
lovely.
halfway up. And then if you turn it around a little bit more, so it's sort of half, that's it. So it's halfway up the neck line thing. That's it.
There we go.
And then that sort of, you can change it into black or change it into whatever colour you want, really.
And you just take these off?
Yep, and you put wherever you want. You can fill them with gemstones and put resin in them if you want to. You know, you can
or I was thinking about maybe putting, embedding a photo into them or something like that. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Just making buttons to go on a lovely top as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you use them with fabric, that's why we originally saw them, the half of them, the back of it, is hidden the other side of the fabric. So you only see the bezel things sticking on the top. So you lose half of the weight of them with fabric, with leather or fabric.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah. So then
these are just, they're so beautiful. And the opportunities are just endless with these. You can do so much with these. Lorraine in Lincolnshire says, wow, these are fantastic, Debbie. Could you use these to make a locket?
Yes.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah, actually.
Designer inspiration the other week to put polymer clay in your bra if it's too cold to work with. Seriously? Did you say that?
I did actually.
Debbie Bulford!
Well, first of all, you've heard this loads of times, but the first polymer clay weekend I went in on, and I'd never done it before, and all these ladies got up and there was lots of clay on their seats, and I wonder what on earth they were doing. They'd laid clay, and they said, no, that's how to warm your clay up. Sit on it.
Sit on it?
Put it, well, it wouldn't work with me, I haven't got a very big bust, but if somebody had, you could put it down your bra and
goodness
keep
me!
it nice and warm. Oh yes.
Patricia says, hi, loving the show. Can you use these with polymer clay, or can they be glued to? Sorry, can you use these with, or can they be glued to other media?
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
They can be glued. In fact, I destroyed one or two of them at home, which is very naughty of me, I know. But they do come like in two halves stuck together. So you can actually get the bezel off the snap and use the bezel separately and use the snap separately. I shouldn't say that, should I? But you've got two different things you can use. But yeah, they can be stuck onto something like perspex. You can then put things on and off perspex.
Oh, nice
or
idea.
aluminium, or if you drill a hole in aluminium, you can put one side and one the other. Yeah, you can do all sorts of things with them.
They really are so useful, aren't they? Fantastic. Right, okay, we've also got coming up in about 10 minutes' time. Put those bits there. This. Natural African amethyst. This incredible strand is going to be coming your way in about 10 minutes time. Absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. I can't wait to bring you this. It is brand new. It's literally just been brought down by our manager. We do have 2 strands of amethyst on the show today. This is the larger one. This is going to be coming up in about 10 minutes time. I've still got people coming through for this incredible snap and bezel bundle. Are we going to be doing the other one now? Yeah, so we've had a call from the call centre. Apparently there's a lady called Megan at home who wants a shout out today. Hi, Megan! Hi! Shout out. Hi, Megan. Gorgeous. Right, okay. Next. I don't know who Megan is. I'm sure she's very nice, though. Oh, here they are, lovely. Ooh, now, okay. I've got the same kind of findings here. These ones are slightly larger, okay? Blimey, we've got loads of people coming through already for the... lots of people who are still coming through for the other snap bundle. All I can think of is, I got the power. That's Snap, wasn't it? Was that Snap? Yeah. I got the power. Have you heard that song before, Kerry? Oh, Kerry has heard that song, even though she's only 24. Makes me feel so old. Didn't the singer from Snap, she had massive hair, didn't she? Yeah, like in plaits. Oh, she was amazing. Yeah, like a big kind of pile of them on top of her head. Right, okay, so we've got the snaps and the bezels again. So you've got your pendants here, which of course you can use for earrings, pendants, charms. So 10, let me just double check. Yeah, 10 of your bezels and 10 of your snaps. There they are. Again, I absolutely love how Debbie's used these. I'm going to show you a few examples again in just a second. Here's your price point. We've got to bring your price on screen because I've got so many people there. £9.95 for everything, for absolutely everything. So for 10 bezels and for 10 snaps. Have a look at these. Don't you love this? Look at this. Beautiful pendant. Really, really beautiful pendant. In the centre, it's a bezel and a snap. You just simply unclip it. Done. And then you get another part here. Actually, that won't fit on because it's too big. Something like that. That one go? Yeah, why not? Interchangeable. Lovely interchangeable jewellery. It does sound a bit like a catchphrase, doesn't it? Are you worried about what to do with your jewellery? Snap it! You're thinking, how can I make my jewellery interchangeable? Snap it! Yeah. And cuts away to lots of people all around the country with cups of tea going, I just snap it. Yeah. Yeah. My life was meaningless. My life was meaningless. I didn't have any direction in my life until I snapped it. Yeah. So could just go on and on and on, couldn't it? Lorraine in Lincolnshire says, makes lovely clasps. Yes, Carol, Lady B, live on air. Talking what? Talking dirty? Yes, I know. Can't imagine Debbie Bulford ever being like that.
No, never.
Off screen, on screen, no.
No. No.
Filth. Dreadful, isn't it? So well done, everyone. Loads of people coming through for these. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Amethyst coming up in just a few moments. It's a really satisfying noise as well, isn't it?
It is actually, yes, I know exactly what you mean.
It's a satisfying noise and a satisfying kind of feeling snapping those on. It's lovely. Oh, do you know what I mean? There's a certain makeup manufacturer. Well, they don't just do makeup. You know, they do clothes as well. In fact, they're probably more well known for their clothes. Started by a lady called Coco all those years ago. Yeah, and they invest hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds each year into developing ways for their makeup boxes to close and open, and they model it on kind of the way that a Bentley Continental's door closes or a Rolls-Royce Phantom boot close. And I've got one of their, my husband very, very kindly bought me a lovely lip gloss of theirs this Christmas, and you go like that and it opens and it's just the most satisfying feeling. It's amazing. Anyway, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, okay. £9.95 everyone, well done. Loads of people multi-buying that. Goodness me. It's the same feeling that you get when you get a new jar of coffee and you go pop like that. Oh, that's a good feeling, isn't it? That's a good feeling. Amazing. Get pleasure in the weirdest things, don't we? We really do. Opening a jar of coffee. Oh, lovely. Got loads of pearls here, by the way. Loads of pearls. It's going to take us an age to get through all these. Goodness me. Wow! How about a bundle with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands of pearls in? Now, obviously, with a bundle of pearls like this, we can only bring you a few chances. I've actually only got 37, well, not 37 chances anymore, but I did have 37 chances available, okay? You have got 6 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls here. Cherry coloured potato pearls, baroque pearls, peach baroque pearls, and plum
Baroque and potato pearls as well. You can kind of identify which one the potato pearls are and which ones the Baroques are as well. For instance, this strand here is more potato shaped. It's more kind of overly more regular size and shape, as is that one there. This one here is much more of a Baroque shape, much more irregular, much more organic. This strand here is much more of an oval regular shape, whereas this one here is more of a Baroque shape, okay? And this strand that you're going to be getting here in the peachy colour is more of a Baroque shape because of course it's more unusually shaped. 6 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. I know for a fact we are going to have loads and loads and loads of pearl addicts coming through to get this. But if you've never tried our quality, you've never tried us out here on Jewellery Maker, you've never bought pearls from us, do it. Because I tell you something, once you get one bundle or one strand of pearls from Jewellery Maker, there is no going back. It's like an addiction, isn't it, Debbie? People just go absolutely nuts for pearls.
They do, because they know what value is in them, and they know that it's a money maker. If you're in business, you know that these pearls are such good quality, you're going to get a profit out of them. And
not only that, but you know the quality you're going to get from Jewellery Maker as well. You know about the quality, because if you bought pearls from us before, you will know about the quality. Nicola from Dawson says, I only discovered this channel at the weekend, and I'm now hooked. Brill. Started making jewellery last year and will tune in regularly now. Do you know what, Nicola? That's absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad you found us. I'm so glad that you're now going to be using us as your one-stop shop for everything Jewellery Maker related. Nicola, if you haven't already, come and get some pearls from us, because honestly, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people do every single week here on Jewellery Maker. And I tell you something, the quality you get from Jewellery Maker and the price points you also get from Jewellery Maker are sensational. And I think that's across the board, whether you speak to a guest designer, whether you speak to somebody who is brand new to making pieces of jewellery, or someone who's a really, really accomplished jewellery maker. Nobody can get away from the fact that the quality and the price points you get from Jewellery Maker for pearls, well, for all of our gemstones, but in particularly pearls, is absolutely sensational. I've got loads of people coming through all over the country. I've got an anonymous bidder in Florida as well. Get involved when you can. Here is your price point for 6 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, under £35. Now that works out to what? Just over a £5 a strand. Just over £5 a strand. I know that if I got this bundle and if I made, out of one of these strands, I could make, for me, I could easily make 2 stretchy pearl bracelets, yeah? I know for a fact I could sell each one of those bracelets for a £5 each. Easily. Just stretchy pearl bracelets. I know for a fact I could sell each one of those for a £5. That's £10 on just one strand. Then, of course, you've got another 5 strands. It's a huge amount of money you can actually make. If you wanted to be a bit more economical with your gemstones, like a lot of people do here at Jewellery Maker, they tend to only use precious metal findings with their pearls. They tend to make really delicate, beautiful single drop pearl earrings or single drop pearl pendants. You can really, really, really make a huge amount of profit on a bundle like this. Not to mention which so many people make pearl pieces of jewellery from pearls that they've got from Jewellery Maker for just a few pounds. They make their pieces, they go and take them to be independently valued, and the independent valuations comes back at over £100, and so many people have that happen to them. I'm always really, really heartened when people do come back with valuations like that, and it happens literally on a weekly basis here at Jewellery Maker. We get emails and Wall of Fame entries in from people saying, yeah, this is how much I've had it valued at, this is what I bought it for, from Jewellery Maker for. You know, fantastic. £34.95 for 6 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, all of them different sizes and shapes and colours. Absolutely gorgeous, and the colours all look wonderful together as well, don't they? Really, really fantastic. Well done. You need to start checking your baskets out, otherwise you'll miss out. Well done everyone who's coming through to get these now on the web and on the phone lines. Absolutely awesome. Beautiful. Great for preparation for spring and summer, and for all those weddings coming up as well, if you're going to be making wedding pieces. Beautiful. Well done everyone. Gorgeous. Right, where now? Oh yeah. Now this is a lovely bun. Is it me or has it gone hot in here?
It has gone hot actually, yes.
Can we have the old aircon on in here, please? May we? Please? That'd be nice. Warm. Warm. Right, okay. Now,
It's one of my favourite varieties of chain here. Ball chain, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Debbie, what's your view on ball chain, ball link chain?
I love them because they swing differently. The chain, sorry,
right.
The chain moves differently, the ball chain, than a normal linked chain.
Ah, interesting. It's got more of a weight about it, hasn't it? It definitely has. What you're looking at here is ball link chain. So literally you have little beads which are linked together with bars of metal. Now, in these 4 meters, wow, that's a lot, 4 meters of ball link chain, you are getting gold, rose gold, and silver plated brass ball link chain, okay? There's a meter in each one of these. The lovely thing about these, as well as them being precious metal plated, is the fact that you're going to be getting 1.5, 2 and 3 mil size balls on these, okay? So you've got lots of lovely variation. So many of our guest designers have done designs surrounding this ball link chain. It is a really, really lovely chain. As Debbie says, it falls and acts differently to other varieties of chain that we have here on JewelleryMaker. It's a really, really unusual variety of chain. It's got a lot of weight to it. It hangs very differently. It's just gorgeous. We're often asked, Debbie, how to finish off ball chain pieces of jewellery. Any tips on that?
Yeah, I noticed in the findings box the other day somebody had used a piece of wire and made their own earring wire and then wrapped it around the first 3 balls on the chain, and it looks so lovely and neat. I don't know who'd done that, but what a lovely idea.
So to kind of capture the first 3 balls,
to make
as
a
it were.
hook, and then look really, really neat and tidy.
Yeah, I'd actually go with that. I've seen a couple of guest designers do that, where you literally wire wrap around the separate beads to kind of capture them. It really is a fantastic chain to use. It's very, very luxurious. It looks really luxurious as well. It feels amazing against the skin. And actually, do you know what? I'd use all 4 of these chains together in one piece, whether it's going to be a twisted piece, or whether it's going to be something a bit more delicate. I love the fact I love the thought of just twisting these together and making a lovely twisted necklace or bracelet out of these. That actually looks like beaded kumihimo, doesn't it?
It does actually. Yeah, what a lovely idea.
I like that.
Lovely.
Isn't that lovely? I'm actually quite surprised at myself for doing that. bit of a designer tip there for you today from me. But yeah, twisting them together, you know, it does look like your kumihimo braided pieces. Right, okay, we better get the price on screen. I've got lots of people there. 4 meters of your ball link chain here. 1.5, 2 and 3 millimeter beads on here. Silver, rose gold and yellow gold plated brass chain. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of, in fact, most of you are multi-buying this deal today. Here's your price. See, amazing, £8.95p. At that kind of a price point, it's almost worth just getting it and having a go with it. Getting it and having a bit of a play. Why not? Why not just get it and just have a bit of a go? It's less than a tenner. Less than a tenner. And actually, when I think back to last week, oh my word, I had one of those moments. Definitely something to do with being pregnant, but one of those moments where I was hangry. You know, I was hungry, and I get very angry when I'm hungry. I was hangry. I was hangry. So I've got to eat. I've got to get something to eat. I've got to get something to drink. I went into that coffee shop that I was telling you about a few months ago. I went in and just spent an absolute fortune on a sandwich. I went in and I bought a cheese and ham toastie, which was just about edible, which was hotter than the sun, ended up burning my lip, and a hot chocolate, a small hot chocolate, £8.95p. And I scoffed it so quickly, gave myself heartburn, and then was miserable for the rest of the afternoon. Great for £8.95. In fact, I know I'd rather spend my £8.95 on this. Yes. Well done, everyone. Absolutely gorgeous. £8.95 for your 4 meters of silver, gold, and rose gold plated brass chain. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done, everyone. What are you moaning about in there, Ollie? Same shop. Biscuits at the counter. Yeah, 2 of them in a pack. Yes, they're yeah. 2 biscuits in a piece of cellophane, and it's about £1.50, £2.50, isn't it? Ridiculous. I might just rock up to those kind of coffee joints and take my own biscuits in, take my own food. So, you know, sometimes the coffee's that nice, and you think, oh, do you know what? I don't mind spending a bit of money on coffee. But the sandwiches are just mediocre, and you kind of go in there and you think, actually, I'm going to bring my own packed lunch next time. Bring my own packed lunch, sit in there. You'll get asked to move though, won't you? Anyway. So many people do that nowadays, don't they? Because they're so annoyed and so fed up with having to pay. Like when you go to the cinema. When you go to the cinema and you spend between £6 and £10 on a box of popcorn, and you know that if you bought in your own popcorn that you've popped yourself at home, it's going to cost you a few pence. So many people start taking their own their own food and picnics into cinemas. What's that? Strategic pick and mixing. Don't do cola bottles, they're too heavy. Really? Get the light ones to get all the marshmallows and things like that. Bags and bags and bags of them. Why not? Do you know, I can't actually remember the last time I went to the cinema. Can you, Debbie?
I can't either, actually. I can't.
There are loads of movies out at the minute that I want to see. Yeah, I want to see Kingsman. I want to see...
yeah, Kingsman is really good.
The Right Club, that sounds really good. I want to see... what's the other one with... what's the one? Oh, I'll have to remember it. I can't remember it. The Kingsman looks really good, doesn't it? With Colin Firth in. Yeah, it looks really good. Anyway, £8.95, fantastic, absolutely stunning, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Add it to your order, everyone. Well done. Actually, I can remember the last time I went to the cinema. It was to see Iron Man 3 in 3D. And I managed to persuade John, my husband, to go. I said, look, come on, it'll be really good in 3D. It was just so I got to see Robert Downey Jr. in 3D. It's really good. It's very nice.
When you've got little ones, you start to watch different films though, don't you?
Yes, you do. Oh, dear me. Frozen. Honestly, Hattie's mesmerised by it. It freaked me out. I had to turn it off after about 5 minutes. She was just there. So I just turned it off. I thought, that's weird. You can go and help your dad sweep up leaves outside. Much more better use of your time. Right! She was, and she did as well. Amethyst, graduated, faceted, elongated pairs. Believe it or not, these are natural. Natural, natural, natural African amethysts. Now, you can tell it's African amethyst, can't you, because of its colour, because of its deep dark colour. Brazilian amethyst tends to be a little bit lighter. What I love so much about these is the fact that they are totally natural. And you can tell that they're natural as well, because you've got different areas of colour. You haven't got, through all of these, a really, really uniform colour, which I love. Because you can tell it's a genuine gemstone. If the colour was too uniform, and if the colour saturation was too consistent, I think you might be looking at these and thinking, oh goodness me, are they really amethyst, or is it dyed crystal or glass? These are genuine amethysts. And what I mean by saying that the colour isn't consistent throughout all of these is you can see different variations of colour from bead to bead, can't you? Absolutely, and that's a good thing. In certain areas of the gemstones as well, certainly some of the bigger ones, it's a little bit more noticeable. You'll get areas of the gemstone which are slightly lighter and some which are darker. That one there, for instance, that one's got a kind of like a light stripe on the outside of it and a darker area on the other side. You know, it's really, really lovely to be able to get that gorgeous quality. You can make a feature out of it. And in fact, gemstones like bicoloured amethysts are huge sellers on our sister channels on Gems TV and Rocks TV. I'm not saying this is bicoloured amethyst, because it isn't, but you've got moments in here which could be, you would be mistaken for thinking these are bicoloured amethysts. Now, these are all hand faceted, they're all hand drilled. Have you noticed on this strand how many you're actually physically getting? Huge, huge amounts. In fact, on this strand there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. There's about 36 gemstones on this one strand, yeah? That is a huge amount of gemstones. What month are we in? February. February the 2nd. What's this month's birthstone? Amethyst. Yeah. Now already we've got Jan, guest designer, coming through to get this. I don't blame you at all, Jan. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. This is this month's birthstone. Do you make birthstone jewellery? In fact, I think a lot of you do make birthstone jewellery because it is a great way of getting people interested in your jewellery at your craft stall. It's a great talking point, asking someone, what's your birthstone? In fact, that's one of the first questions Mark Smith, who's one of our guest designers, asks people when they come up to his stall. They're looking at pieces of jewellery, and he'll say, you know, if they are asking about a certain piece of jewellery, he'll say, well, what's your birthstone? And they'll tell him when they were born, and he'll find their birthstone for him. And I think he sells a lot of birthstone pieces. Purples like this absolutely are top colours. I don't know what it is about purple. So many people are drawn to this particular colour. It's the kind of colour which will suit absolutely everyone. If you've got beautiful Titian hair like Debbie, or if you've got dark hair or blonde hair, it will suit absolutely everyone. Now, great price for this, absolutely amazing. This is 100% brand new. It is 100% natural. It has been 100% faceted by hand. It's been 100% drilled by hand. Everything. You could not ask for a more individual, more unique, more custom cut strand. You really couldn't. This is your price point for this incredible strand today. This is just a sign of just how low we will go. $29.95. We will go that low, even when it's for brand new strands. Absolutely gorgeous. What a stunning quality. And when you consider, actually, when you start to break that price down, $29.95 between 36 gemstones, that's less than £1 per gemstone. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, Debbie, what would you do with these? Would you use them together? Would you separate them out? What would you end up doing with these, do you
I'd probably take the largest one and just make that just a simple drop on a simple silver chain, I think.
Nice idea, yeah.
But the thing that amazes me about that strand, there are about 3 standard strands worth of beads there.
Yeah.
Because normally the gemstones have 1 gem and then a spacer and then 1 gem.
Yeah.
There's so much on there, it's fabulous. But I do think it's nice, quite nice to see them clustered. I'd probably be very go over the top and have a really lovely 2 or 3 strand chainmail bracelet, but have 1 or 2 clustered in the middle.
What a lovely idea, yeah.
Because when you move, that's why I love tassels, because when you move them, they sparkle so much.
And the sound they make is wonderful as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's right, you know, Debbie is right. Why not be a little bit indulgent with some of these, maybe some of the smaller ones, or get a smaller, medium and large and just cluster them together on a beautiful bracelet or on a gorgeous pair of earrings. Can you imagine the light hitting these, how wonderful they're going to look with a bit of chain, and they're going to be moving, they're going to look great. Now, speaking of gorgeous amethyst, I've got another strand of beautiful amethyst which is going to be coming up on today's show. Again, it's natural, again it's African amethyst. This strand's going to be coming up in a moment, okay? Why not use this with this? Use these together. Use these maybe as spacer beads on a beautiful big birthstone amethyst piece of jewellery. You absolutely can do that, okay? This is going to be coming up between now and the end of the show. $29.95 for your stunning faceted amethyst teardrops here. Absolutely wonderful, amazing quality. Whether you use them, whether you wire up them and use them in pendants, or whether you start to cluster these together, it's natural, it's hand faceted, it's hand drilled, and it's all under £30 for about 36 gemstones. Isn't that incredible? Well done. Lots of you adding this to your baskets. Please check your baskets out when you can, because that is a stunning price. Well done. Gorgeous. Right, coming up as well between now and the end of the show, this. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've bought you this gemstone over the last 12 months. Brand new, natural, puffy hearts of malachite. This is one of my all-time favourite gemstones. This stunning strand is going to be coming up just after midday today. Look at the band. All of that banding is natural. Everything you can see there is natural. All we have done is mined that gemstone, cut it into a heart shape, drilled it, polished it. Done. This is a very rare gemstone, seldom seen on JewelleryMaker, and it's coming up just after midday. Awesome. Right, okay. Last kit of the day. Last kit of the day. Oh, it's the last kit of the day. Last kit of the day. Oh, it's the last kit of the day. Right, so. Hello. Here we go. So, last kit of the day. Debbie, to say this is a kit is a little bit of an understatement.
Just a bit, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon if Debbie had used everything in this kit and had made jewellery with everything in this kit, I think she'd probably still be making jewellery now.
I would. honestly.
Can we just have a look at these pieces that Debbie's made? Look how different they all are. Look how gem heavy they all are. Oh my word, yeah. Beautiful gem heavy necklace where the gems go all the way around to the back of the neckline. Next piece, exactly the same. Gem heavy piece, the gems go all the way around to the back of the neckline. Next piece, different gemstones, lots of gorgeous beading thread being used here. Beautiful. Next piece, very gem heavy, gems going all the way around to the back of the neckline. This piece here, very gem heavy, gems going all the way around to the back of the neckline. You've made 4 of the heaviest gem set pieces I've seen in a long time. Then a beautiful bracelet with jam-packed full of gemstones, earrings on the end, another pair of earrings here, bracelets here, earrings here, and a bracelet there. And Debbie, how much did you have left?
That much.
She still had all of those gemstones left.
Amazing, amazing.
She had all of those gemstones left.
Yep.
You probably could make another 3, maybe even 4 gem heavy necklaces.
Yes, you probably could actually. Yes.
I have never seen such a large kit. This is enormous. Now, let's talk a minute about what you're going to be getting. 2 strands of gemstones, which are just lovely.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Peruvian rhodochrosite. I cannot recall the last time I saw this gemstone on JM. This is a totally natural gemstone all the way from Peru, and it's got this delicate salmon pink colour, which is totally and utterly natural. I love it. Peruvian rhodochrosite. It's got like a waxy finish on it. It's a little bit like aragonite if you've used aragonite in your jewellery before. It's beautiful. Lovely translucent quality. Okay. You've also got red garnet. I can't believe we put this in a kit.
I know, and the quality of it is so beautiful.
It's so red, it's so clear, it's like the most beautiful Bordeaux colour. Look at that, look at the clarity on that garnet. It's very unusual to get this level of colour with this level of clarity with garnet. It's got to be of a particular quality. It's from India. Is it Orissa garnet? I'm not going to say it's Orissa garnet, but it certainly looks of that ilk. You know, it's very, very high quality. You're also going to be getting findings with this. It's yes, brilliant. Okay, 118 silver plated copper findings. There they all are. Headpins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp bead covers, a metre of chain, extender chains with ribbon ends on them, decorative earring findings, toggle clasp, connectors, the lot. Okay, you're going to be getting a further 50 metres of beading thread, all in these reds and pinks. Great for Valentine's Day. But you know what, that's not it. Because as well as all of this, I don't know how I'm going to show this to you. Debbie, I might put this, oh have you? You've got an image, brilliant. You're getting two red bead scoops. Now, there's a bead scoop here, which you can see at the back here, and there's a bead scoop here at the front. You're getting 2 bead scoops. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of carats of genuine gemstones here. There's a big line of them here. There's a big fat line of them there as well. 2 massive bead scoops. Now, Debbie was really open and honest this morning about the way that she made her jewellery. With this necklace here in particular, which is a gorgeous kind of mishmash of all these gemstones, she literally just emptied a bead scoop and just picked up gemstones in whatever order and just made a necklace. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that stunning? Now, we're actually going to ask Debbie to do exactly the same thing now, because there's no point to show. I mean, we could do with the garnet or the rhodochrosite, but other than that, there's really no point in us showing you, and then you find a round bead, then you find a rectangular bead, then you find a cube bead, because all the gemstones are so different. So we're going to do exactly the same thing with Debbie today. She's literally going to empty a bead scoop and just make some jewellery for you, okay? Now, this kit is enormous. It would have been great just having the 2 bead scoops, the findings, and all of your beading thread. That would have been brilliant. But we've also added the garnet, the natural garnet I should say, natural Indian garnet, which looks like Orissa garnet, but anyway, natural Indian garnet and natural Peruvian rhodochrosite into the kit as well. The price on this kit is mind-boggling when you consider the amount of jewellery Debbie has made and the amount of jewellery that she could have made if she'd have carried on making jewellery with the beads that she had left. She could have made another 3 to 4, I'd say, massive gem-heavy necklaces. Hundreds of meters of beading thread, all colour-coded, really wonderful, 118 silver-plated copper findings. This is your price for this kit today. I mean, it's just, it's
oh my goodness,
unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. Now, Debbie, you must have had so much fun making jewellery from this kit because there are no limitations. There's no rules. You can do whatever you like.
Exactly, you can do whatever you like. And the nice thing is they all go together. They've all been thought out really well. But there are things in there that I would never in a million years buy. Some of the blister pearls, they actually look like silver.
Yeah, they look like metal nuggets.
I've never seen these before. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Now, because I've tried them now, I would buy them.
Definitely, absolutely.
And that's the nice thing about these packs. You don't know.
Yeah.
The bead scoops, you just don't know what you're going to get in them.
And also, the bead scoops themselves have been really well thought out because if it was just a random selection of gemstones, you might have certain colours that you wouldn't really want to put together. You might have certain colour combinations and you think, do you know, I don't really like that colour combination. The great thing about these bead scoops is you're going to be getting reds, browns, yellows, golds, silvers and blacks. You're getting everything from the same kind of palette, and then you're going to be getting your base colours as well. Now Debbie is literally just stranding gemstones. She's not thinking about what gems she's picking up. She's just literally picking up gems and threading them on to the colour beading thread. And I can guarantee, well, you're going to guarantee every single piece is going to be unique, and I can guarantee it's going to look amazing because, of course, it's not a totally random selection of gemstones because we've kind of sourced reds and oranges and yellows for you. We've sourced a certain palette for you. Now, as you can see, this quantity is going very quickly. We start off with 97 of this kit. I've got so many names coming through. I can't give everyone name checks, unfortunately, just because I've got so many names coming through. The natural garnet, the natural rhodochrosite you're getting with this kit are added bonuses, and I just love them. Just love them. They're both totally natural. That is absolutely gorgeous to show you natural Peruvian rhodochrosite, which I haven't seen on JewelleryMaker for, it must be over a year, and then natural garnet of this kind of calibre with clarity and colour like this is just awesome. And then, of course, your findings. Don't forget about your findings. Metre of chain being used in that beautiful bracelet there, which I know Debbie's a huge fan of. Lovely little bead of chain, as it were, just bunching that chain up. Now, Debbie, show us what you're doing.
What's that one, Carol? Do you know? Never seen anything like that before.
It's like a jasper, isn't it? So this is it, isn't it? You're getting gemstones in here that maybe you've never worked with before.
No,
it's lovely.
It's lovely. Right, so far I've just literally picked that up.
I love it!
But all the colours go together.
That looks wicked!
And that is a fabulous...
Yeah, that's awesome.
...necklace. And you could probably get another couple out of there. So it's really, really good value. Really good value.
That's still what Debbie's got left from the bead scoops.
I only had one, and what I had left over from the other one, I haven't emptied the other bead scoop in there, so it's only got 1.5 really in there. So you've got plenty more. So you can see what you can make. I mean, you can make some beautiful things.
Oh, you really can. Yeah, that's lovely.
I love that.
And it looks totally different to this necklace here.
Yeah, stunning. Really lovely. I like that.
So don't be. When you get this kit home, I mean, you can, if you want to, look for matching gemstones if you want to make earrings and things like that. But honestly, have a go. Just get some of your beading thread. You don't even have to cut the beading thread off the spool if you don't want to. Just unravel a bit of the beading thread and just start threading gemstones on in a random order whilst you're watching the TV, whilst you're having a cup of tea, whatever, whilst you're having a chat with your mate. And just see what you come up with, because I can guarantee you're going to love what you get. You're absolutely going to love what you come up with.
What was the name of the lady? Was it Kathy who liked the Dalmatian Jasper on the Wall of Fame? There's loads in these. There was in mine as well. There's some in mine. So yes, there's one for you. That's for sure.
There's Dalmatian Jaspers in there. There's shell pearl. There's hematite. There's tiger's eye. There's jasper. There's agate. Look at that tiger's eye there. It's enormous.
And there's lots and lots of metallic beads. So you've got the hints. I mean, the garnet here. All those gold beads were in the scoop.
Oh, so you can be quite choosy if you want to pick out the little...
You can be choosy if you want to, but I just picked out all the little metallic beads, and all of those, every one was in the scoop.
Yeah, beautiful.
I love that.
It's just... wonderful to be able to bring you a kit which can enable you to make so much jewellery which looks so different. And I dread to think how many strands worth of gemstones we've got in this kit. I mean, it must be kind of, what, 20, the equivalent of maybe a 15, 20 strand kit. It's absolutely unbelievable. Because on that strand there, I can spot well over a dozen different types of gemstones there, different sizes and shapes.
We've done this before, haven't we? We have stranded the scoops before, and it gives you about a metre of gemstones.
Oh my word. It is absolutely incredible. Less than 10 chances available there. Well done.
Lovely.
Absolutely
Really
fantastic.
nice.
Right, okay, 5 chances left. It's going to sell out within the next few seconds. Well done, everyone. Right, let's go and see some of your jewellery on the Wall of Fame. Lovely.
Lovely. Debbie. This is number 379. Gosh, somebody's been busy. This is from Lady Deborah, it says, in Manchester.
Oh my word.
Hi all. OMG. My free gift arrived today and I had to get started on a few pieces. The only things I used other than the free gift was a 3-inch piece of beading thread and the polymer clay eye. Still JM products. Can I just say a big thank you, as I feel you have outdone yourselves and I feel privileged to use your company. Good luck all for Wednesday's draw from Debbie. It says, P.S. I have loads left to make. Yippee! That's
awesome.
Lovely. Gosh, what a lovely parcel then you had.
Thank you.
Very nice too. Well
Best
done.
of luck. Number 382, this is a lovely rosary link style necklace and earring set from Lynn, who's from Cinderford in the Forest of Dean. Hi everyone, this is my entry for this week. I took a metre of garnet rosary link chain, added a strand of pearls, and the result was 2 necklaces and an earring set. One for my friend whose birthday is in January, and the other one for sale at my next craft fair. 2 sets in no time at all. What a time saver. Good luck to one and all. And that's from Lynn in the Forest of Dean. She's right. She's right. It really does save you an awful lot of time and energy. Lovely pieces there. Best of luck with them selling those as well. Lovely.
This is number 380. This is gorgeous. This is from Trish in South Wales. Hi all you talented people, hope you're all well. I watched Karen Crawford a few weeks ago. She is so talented. She ended the programme with this necklace. I loved it. I Facebooked her and she very kindly sent me a photo of the necklace. And she didn't have time to demo it as it was at the end of the show. I sent for the beads but had to use my findings I had in my stash, and it's not quite the same as Karen's, but I am really pleased with it. Hope it will make the wall. I would love to see what you think of it. Lots of love to you all. Keep well. Take care, from Trish in South Wales. That is beautiful. Trish. That really is beautiful.
Really
I
lovely.
love that.
Really pretty.
Really Egyptian looking. Very
Number
nice.
383. Someone has been very busy. This is Chloe in Derby. Hello everyone. University work has taken over my life recently, so I haven't been able to do much jewellery making. But now my assignments are out of the way, I'm rewarding myself with gemstones. Too right, Chloe. These are some wire pendants I've made using various gemstones and wire. I was really pleased as I've never been able to get the wrapping this neat in previous attempts. Good luck to everyone, and that's from Chloe in Derby. That is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the wire work you've done there. Really lovely. Beautiful. Awesome.
I love that. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's
Wow.
number 381 from Lachlan, would you say Lachlan? Hello, all at JM. Here is my next Wall of Fame entry, all made from JM's great products. The stones at the top and the bottom are carnelian, in the middle are crackle quartz and sodalite. Thanks again for all the programmes and good luck to all, from Lachlan. That is beautiful. Those colours are gorgeous.
Now,
I do like that.
Coming up in a few moments, we've got one of the rarest gemstones in the world. This is malachite. It is absolutely sensational. It's one of my favourite gemstones. It is. Look at that. That is natural. Mother Nature has made that. It is astonishing. This gemstone is gonna sell out so quickly. Be prepared for an amazing deal. It's coming up in just a few seconds.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you will receive 20% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
guest designer Rachel Norris on her Artisan Earrings DVD. Get creating stunning designs in no time at all through the fantastic tuition from Rachel. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and experience many different techniques specifically designed for creating earrings. This DVD covers how to make your own findings, Aztec, Art Deco and Aphrodite earrings. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
We here at JewelleryMaker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with JewelleryMaker FIFO reviews.
The Collector's Choice features high-caliber gemstones which are prized for their outstanding attributes. They could be examples of rare gemstones, gemstones of pure clarity or exceptional quality. They're all hand-faceted by our experienced lapidarists in our cutting houses in the heart of Jaipur. This maximises the brilliance and lustre of the gemstones. The Collector's Choice from JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
Join Karen Crawford on a new DVD to JewelleryMaker, Talk Necklace Projects. You'll learn lovely talk necklace designs, such as the freeform talk necklace, colour grading, how to add gemstones, the Aztec weave, and how to add embellishments. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Oh, I tell you something, this is absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I have bought you this gemstone over the last 12 months. I adore this gem. It is one of my favourite, I don't know what it is, I'm really drawn to green gemstones like emerald, green amethyst, Russian diopside, malachite. This gemstone has been used in jewellery. It can be dated back to the Bronze Age when it was first used in jewellery. It was used as a pigment as I'm sure you can imagine, the dye which you can get from this gemstone, you can extract from this gemstone is quite sensational. It's been worn for many years as a talisman to protect against black magic, which I think is fascinating. You can, when this gemstone is mined, you can mine this gemstone in rather large quantities. In fact, you might know the World Cup, the Football World Cup, here it is, that bottom part of the World Cup, you see the green band, the two green bands at the bottom of the World Cup? That's malachite. That's malachite. Also, when it can be mined, and like I say, I've got to be very careful about what I say here, because I will talk to you a bit more about the rarity of this gemstone. You can make incredible things with it, like bathtubs. That is malachite, believe it or not, that is actual malachite. I've got to bring you the price point of this straight away, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about this gemstone in just a second, okay? £29.95p. Now, the problem with this gemstone is finding it. It is mined at an unbelievably deep level, okay? So it's literally, when you are mining for this gemstone, you are digging extremely deep. This gemstone forms in seams, a little bit like Tanzanite, it forms in seams. To locate those seams is extremely time-consuming, very, very difficult, and a lot of digging can happen for not a lot of gemstone. Okay, but when you do hit that gemstone seam, that gemstone deposit, great. You know you've got a good, you've got a good chance of getting some absolutely beautiful natural malachite like this, and it is totally natural. There's no dyeing process, no heat treatment or diffusion. It's all done by Mother Nature. Now there is a deposit that's in the Ural Mountains in Russia. But again, a bit like Russian diopside, it can only be mined for a few months of the year because the ground becomes impenetrable, because it's too hot, it's too hard, it's too cold. The ground becomes too cold and too hard to mine for the gemstone. There is also a source of it, a really good deposit of it that's been sourced in Arizona in the US. My gut feeling is this strand could come from that location in the US. I can't be absolutely certain though, okay? The quality you're getting here is natural. The banding you're getting is natural. The quality and the colour of this gemstone is one of the most enduring qualities of any gemstone. And those tree trunk-like bands, that tree trunk-like inclusion you're getting there is an entirely natural phenomena. I've got 5 chances left at $29.95. Puffy hearts of malachite, one of the rarest gemstones we can possibly bring you on Jewellery Maker. Like I've said a few seconds ago, I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've bought you this gem over the last 12 months. Debbie, how often have you seen this gem over the last 12 months? Can you even remember when you last saw it?
Only once have I seen it.
Seriously?
Yeah, only once have I seen it, because I've never seen such a striking strand that catches your eye with the banding. Yeah. It's like somebody has taken shards of different shades of gemstones and just press them together. It's like almost like somebody's painted the beautiful colours on there. They're just gorgeous.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, you know how when we get agate and we dye it and it's banded agate, you know, that's the kind of quality that this has naturally, absolutely natural. Absolutely gorgeous. 3 chances remaining. I've got 13 of you with this in baskets and I've only got 3 chances left. You do the math. You know, we're going to have at least 10 people missing out. Well done. Gorgeous quality there. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And, you know, that is always going to sell out, isn't it, a strand like that? Amethyst coming up between now and the end of the show. £110. Woo! I tell you what, during that little break, did you see the advert for the Dremel show on Sunday? Dion and I were having a good old dance routine to that. That is the most amazing backing track I've ever heard. I was doing a bit of a dance routine. Oh, lovely. The next time you see that the advert for the Dremel show, which is this Sunday, by the way, think of Dion and I doing a dance routine. It was amazing. Natural gemstone again. There's only 11 chances. Totally natural. This gemstone, in its natural form, is one of the most desirable gems on planet Earth. You can often tell how desirable a gemstone is by how many impersonators there are out there. So quite often we can dye magnesite, we can dye howlite to make it look like it. You can get reconstituted turquoise, you can get dyed turquoise. This is totally natural. The natural quality of it is arguably the most, well, no, it is the most coveted quality of turquoise you can get, natural turquoise. I've only got 11 chances. It's going to go in seconds. Here's your price. You've just got to come in and get it. £49.95 for natural turquoise. This is natural. It's not dyed, it's not reconstituted, it is 100% natural, and it's all the way from the United States. My absolute favourite location for turquoise is the US. You can get it from a few different locations in the world, but the United States is my absolute favourite location for turquoise. I love its colour, I love its shade, I love the matrix which runs through it as well. And in some occasions you don't get any matrix at all, and it's just a pure turquoise coloured gemstone. It is, like I say, totally and utterly natural. And you might see genuine natural turquoise sometimes with the most amazing price points added onto it, okay? You might even see dyed turquoise with the same kind of price points. Really, honestly, truthfully, you can say hand on heart with all of your jewellery that you make from this, this is 100% natural turquoise. And there are so many people out there who would love to own a strand as beautiful as this, as natural as this. It takes millions of years to form. This is the absolute one. It's true, isn't it, Debbie? You can often tell how popular something is by how many impersonators, how many other things there are out there that are made to look like the original.
Yeah. I've got a bracelet at home that I had before I joined JewelleryMaker that I now know is howlite, and you can spot it a mile off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
that's interesting.
And now I think, oh, I was so silly to buy it, but I thought it was turquoise. But they weren't saying that it was turquoise, they just had turquoise, and it was the colour turquoise. So it's... Are they doing wrong? I don't know, but I just think you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Be very careful. But that colour is more delicate than the colour that you see that's howlite. It's so much more delicate. It's beautiful.
Absolutely, isn't it? It's very much like, I don't know if you've seen it before, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is also from the United States as well, because it's mined from a mountain range which looks like the profile of Sleeping Beauty, because that's why it's called Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And this is exactly that kind of colour. I wouldn't be surprised actually if this is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I'd be interested to find out actually. It is from the US. I can absolutely confirm that 100%. Under £50 though for genuine natural turquoise. Just stunning. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Stunning. Right. Okay, now, we gave Debbie these at the beginning of the show. Well, actually, no, before the show. And I said to her, do you know how to use these? I said, oh, it's brand new. No, I haven't got a clue. Debbie, how long did it take you to work out how to use this this finding?
Oh, seconds. Seconds. Really easy to use.
Yeah.
Really easy to use. Literally,
it took Debbie a couple of seconds. You are looking at the most awesome earring finding maker. It is a jig. We can show you how to use it. It is really, really, really simple and easy to use, and it will take you literally seconds to work out how to use it. It does come with instructions, which are great. We didn't actually use the instructions, but it does come with instructions here. In fact, we left the oh yeah, could I have those, please? Sorry, we left the instructions in there because we were watching the demonstration video as well. Thanks, love. So I've got the instructions here. It's so simple and easy to follow. I love it when you've got pictures on instructions. Oh, I can't stand it when it's just words. In 3 different languages, just so you know. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. Done. Really simple and easy to follow instructions there. Okay. We'll show Debbie, well, Debbie will show us how to use it very quickly in a few seconds. You're also going to be getting 50 metres of 1mm gauge chartreuse coloured copper wire. So it's this gorgeous spring green coloured wire. It is 1mm in gauge, so it's really nice and firm, really nice, but still very, very pliable, really nice and strong. 50 metres of this in total. You can, of course, make your earring findings out of this. You can start to make jump rings out of your wire as well. Really, really fantastic earring finding maker here, which will give you regular earring findings each and every time that you use it, which is great. And your 50 metres of 1mm gauge chartreuse coloured copper wire as well. Okay, fantastic price for you today. The wire itself is normally £17.95. So today, you are going to get a discount on the wire, and you're getting your earring wire maker for free. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing, isn't it? So you're going to be getting your earring finding maker free, and you're getting a discount on the wire as well. £14.95 for 50 metres of wire and for your earring wire maker as well. Debbie, would you mind showing us how to use this?
Nope. All you need to do,
yes,
is take your little jig here, place that into the hole at the bottom.
Right. What gauge wire are you using there,
I'm
Debbie?
using 0.8.
Lovely.
And I'm taking it round the top, twisting it and kinking it round the bottom. And then all you do is you take that off, like so. It will come out the little hole, there you go.
Yeah.
Cut it where you've got that tail, like so. And then you can cut it to whatever length that you want.
Yeah.
Make a loop, like that. And you have your...
Oh, I love it!
Earring finding.
That's so cool!
It's nice because everyone's going to be exactly the same.
Yeah!
And you can also obviously put little beads on here or do whatever you want. But you know that everyone is exactly the same.
And then, of course, around the bottom of the earring finding, if you wanted to embellish it further, you can wrap a little bit of 0.25 or 0.4mm gauge wire around the bottom.
You pop a little bead on or something, you know,
yeah, lovely.
Beads or something, you can pop that on there.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice little earring finding.
Isn't that fantastic? So you've got your 50 metres of chartreuse coloured copper wire, which is 1mm in gauge, and you've got your earring finding maker as well. Like I said, the earring finding maker does come with instructions, which is great, okay? You literally are going to probably refer to the instructions once, and then you're probably never going to need them again. It comes with instructions on the back as well, and it shows you the actual size of the finding you're going to be making as well, which is great. And if you are in doubt about any of about ways of using this findings maker, you can actually go to the web address here, just at the bottom there, and you can see a demonstration. I watched it this morning with Debbie, and it's really, really, really easy to follow. Really, really, really easy to follow. Well done. £14.95, which is not only a bit of money off your wire, but it's also giving you this brand new findings maker for free. We love anything for free, don't we? There's no blue in this either, Dion. And you're still taking the price down. It's the last hour of the show. She starts to panic when we get to about quarter past 12. Yeah, she starts to panic a bit. Starts doing ridiculous price points like this. And the next thing you're going to see as well, I've got loads of people still coming through for this. Do keep coming through for this, but we've got lots to get through between now and the end of the show. So we're going to move on just purely because of time. But I've got lots of people still coming through. Do keep on coming through for that, because that's awesome. What a lovely little findings maker and wire. They've got it for free as well. What a great freebie. Yeah. It'd be lovely to go into a shop and get a discount on the wire and get a freebie of this kind of level. Make this.
It saves time, doesn't it?
Massive amounts of time.
Yeah.
Instructions incluses. Instrucciones includas. 3 different languages as well. Can't speak a word of Spanish, but I can read you the instruction manual beautifully and recite it. Okay, so this is gonna go in seconds. Natural African amethyst. Amazing. Debbie, do you know how low this is going to go price-wise?
No.
See, this is it. This is a good thing about working with Debbie sometimes. She doesn't really listen.
No, I don't.
I have kind of implied the price point this is going to go to today, but it's one of those occasions where Debbie just hasn't been listening, which actually is quite good in this instance. She doesn't listen. It's terrible. genuine, natural African amethyst, okay? What's the first thing that strikes you about this strand, Debbie, when you look at it?
Well, they're all uniform. That sounds really silly. But sometimes you get some a larger, smaller, haven't been cut the same. Yeah. I don't know how people do that. How does the lapidus do every single one the same?
It's magic. It's actual magic.
And the depth of colour as well.
Depth of colour is amazing. The variety of colour you're getting there as well.
Yeah.
We've got guest designers coming through for this, by the way. All individually hand-faceted rondelles from 2x1 to 3x2 millimetres in diameter. This is a 29 centimetre strand. Okay? 29 centimetre strand. That's a big, long strand. Debbie, what kind of price point are you thinking for this? 29 centimetre strand, natural, African amethyst.
19, 21.
Good price. Very good price. No. There's a reason why most people coming through to get this are multi-buying, and it's because of the quality and the price. Boom!
Wow!
I know.
$7.95.
I know.
It's not even blue.
Hey?
It's not even blue.
I know. Like I said, it's the last hour of the show. She really doesn't care. Her excuses either are it's blue or it's the last hour of the show. Goodness knows what she's going to do to things that are blue and they're in the last hour of the show. I shudder to think. Well done. I've got Jan guest designer who's come through to get 2 of these. I've got just everyone is multi-buying 2s and 3s of these. Oh my word, you're going absolutely nuts over these. It's amazing, isn't it? The quality of what you're getting, the sparkle, the fact they're all hand-faceted gemstones, absolutely tremendous, 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 tremendous quality. Our countometer's just gone absolutely mad. It's flickering between 32 and 50 and 28 now, 26, 26, 24, 22. It's just going absolutely mad, isn't it? 15. Goodness me, look at that. Well done, everyone. That's going to sell out within the next few seconds. And the reason why it keeps going up and down is because people are buying, people are multi-buying, and it confuses the computer. Oh, I tell you what. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Well, that was always going to go, wasn't it? Right. What's that? Oh, I forgot we had another one of these. I'm really excited about this weekend. I'm with you on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Really excited. Super excited. Right, okay, so olive, Spanish olive. Spanish olives are really nice. That was my paint colour. Yeah, if you could be a paint colour, what would it be and why? Gemma Crow said I'd be Spanish olive. What was Gemma's again? Gemma's was... No, Gemma's sounded like some kind of stage name. It was like crushed plum. Sumptuous crushed plum or something. In satin, yeah, in satin finish. I was Spanish olive in eggshell or something. Ollie's wasn't Ollie's beige or something? Beige. I can't remember. Matte, yeah. Anyway, Spanish olive. Gorgeous. Something lovely about Spanish olives and olive green. It's a really good colour. It's a really, really good colour. I had a look at my colours. You know when you look at your colour, the colours that you can wear. And Spanish olive, well, olive green is one of those colours that lots of people who've got kind of fairly fair skin and light hair can wear. It looks great on. It looks absolutely amazing on. Gorgeous. So, Spanish olive. This is nice. Purple. Looks great with the purple, doesn't it? Spanish olive. Pomegranate. Oh, I love a pomegranate. Really annoying to eat though, aren't they? Take ages to eat. Oh, it's getting... Oh, goodness me. Anyway, you've also got ecru. Debbie, it's your favourite colour.
It is.
You love it, don't you?
Yeah, it's good for mixing.
Yes.
It really changes colours.
How would it change the purple and the red and the Spanish olive?
Well, the ideal thing to do is to take a strip of each one, put them together side by side and put them through the clay roller and see what colours emerge in between. And you'll be amazed what colours come, the spectrum come in between them. It's really fabulous.
So when you put the two bits together, do you slightly overlap them?
Just overlap them. And
that's a really good way of getting your colour chart, isn't it?
Yeah. Just take a little bit of them, just put them together in a little strip and you'll see the different colours.
She's clever. There's a reason why she's a guest designer, you know. There's a reason. There is a reason. You've also got gold accent polymer clay. This gives you a lovely sparkle, a lovely kind of metallic quality. And then this one here, I have not seen this one before. It's a souffle clay, so it's slightly softer. It's pumpkin. Pumpkin. Isn't that awesome? Pumpkin. So, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of polymer clay. Do you know what? This is going to be like ripping a plaster off, because honestly, I just think we should just do the price point, because if Debbie sees the price this is actually going to go for, she's going to go nuts. You've got 6 blocks of polymer clay. How do you fancy getting them all for 95? I say, without using my mouth, then it doesn't, it's not W won't hear me. 7.95. Spat everywhere then, sorry. It's the bees, isn't it, when you're doing ventriloquism? Bottle of beer. That's the thing, isn't it? You can never say bottle of beer. Drinking whilst doing it. What do you mean? Drinking whilst doing ventriloquism. Hang on, here we go, That's just going everywhere. Hang on, one more go, here we go.
Oh dear. Don't try. Go horribly wrong.
I'm so sorry, that's going to happen. Oh, it's gone everywhere. That's gone everywhere. It was Stratford's tap water, don't worry. Oh, dear me. That's disgusting. No, I can't do ventriloquism. There we go. But you can get 6 blocks of polymer clay for £7.95p. Well done. Loads of people coming through to get this. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Oh, I love it. Again, great for your floral colours, don't you think, Debbie? There's kind of pretty much every season represented in here as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there is actually, because if anyone got the earlier set, then you've got your colours to mix with them. There'd be every colour under the sun, really.
Yes, absolutely.
I love that pumpkin colour. That's a beautiful colour.
Sorry, which one?
The pumpkin, the
orange.
pumpkin.
Isn't it
I
gorgeous?
think that's a lovely colour.
Yeah.
Really unusual. Really
it's not
nice.
too citrusy, it's not too acidic, is it? It's a
really
lovely,
nice.
It's a lovely pumpkin colour. It's gorgeous. Jason in Lincolnshire says, that went in my eye. Ew. LOL. Did it really? That's amazing. Lynn in Tyne and Wear. Hello, can Debbie please tell me how you condition clay, as I've not used it before? Do you just put it through the roller?
No.
Sit on it, Lynn.
Well,
or put it in your bra. That's what Debbie suggested the other show.
I need to warm it up, you know. If you've got your block of clay, cut a quarter and then cut that quarter into 3 pieces. Put them flat on your tile and get your little roller, your acrylic roller, and roll and just start to break up the little particles of the plastic, little PVC, to warm them, and then put that sheet of clay through your clay roller. If you try and roll it in your hands and you've got a big sausage of hard clay and you try and push it through the roller, you can break the spring and you'll end up with one side of your roller being wide and the other side being quite narrow, and you'll never get an even slice of clay. So make sure that you soften the clay first before you put it through.
It's amazing the difference it makes as well. Even just holding a piece of clay in your hand just for a short period of time, it's amazing how much more workable it is.
It is.
It's really important that you condition your clay, isn't it?
It is, and if you're going to mix your primo with your souffle, you must mix and mix and mix and mix it until it's absolutely well mixed, because one is soft, one is hard, and when you bake it, they will crack.
If you don't mix them.
If you don't mix them together.
Yeah. Perfect, okay, that's really good to know. Thanks for that advice. So lots of people still coming through for this. Millicent in the West Midlands has come through to this. Tracy, Anonymous, Judith, loads and loads and loads of you coming through. Yasmin in Leicestershire's got 4 loads of these. Well, do you know what, Yasmin? Good for you. Because, as Debbie said earlier on, this doesn't have like a use by or a sell by date. You can stock up now whilst we got it, because the only problem that we have with polymer clay here at JewelleryMaker is we can't get hold of enough of it because you buy it all. And it just goes. Debbie has been known to have no polymer clay for workshops that she's been holding, so she's had to go to local craft shops and buy everything.
Yeah, I have.
And here at JewelleryMaker, we've had to do that as well. We've had to contact all the local craft shops in the area and buy all of their stock, just so we've got some polymer clay to sell on the show, and polymer clay for Debbie's workshops as well. It's absolutely ridiculous. I feel like having an amnesty on polymer clay. If anyone's got any scrap ends of polymer clay that they want to post to us.
No.
Everything is gratefully received. Awesome, well done everyone. I'm only joking. But your scrap clay is just as important as your brand new shiny packets, isn't it, Debbie?
It is. Always use it.
Yeah, a lot of the insides of big beads that Debbie makes and big pendants is quite often scrap clay, which is exactly what you'd think it is, just odd ends, odd colours. Brilliant. Okay, so oh dear me. Yeah, the thing's come off. There's a no knot on the end of it. Who did this? Is it Cassie? Cassandra's fault. Cassandra. Did you sabotage this? Who was it? Amelia, if you're watching today, it's all your fault. Amelia. Right, okay, so 2. The what? She wasn't. Really? Okay, right, okay, so two strands, you don't want to know, 2 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, 2 strands of silver baroque cultured pearls. Aren't they awesome? They're so big. These are all around about 10 by 12 millimetres in diameter. Aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely enormous. Look at them. Stunning, stunning, stunning quality. Now, we are going to be going low with this, okay? These are genuine freshwater cultured pearls, beautiful baroque cultured pearls here. They're big. All of the pearl pieces we've had on today's show have flown. All of them, okay? Without exception. Whether it's been Debbie's challenge, whether it's been that massive 6-strand bundle we bought you, these are arguably even bigger than both of those. Silver coloured baroque pearls, all different sizes, all different shapes, totally unique. How do you fancy a price point that's under £15? $14.95 for 2 strands of pearls of this kind of sachet. Now, it just so happens that the knot that was on the end of this strand came undone. So I've actually got 3 pearls here. Okay, I'm going to take one of those away. Those 2 pearls, yeah? Pair of earrings, single drop, single drop. How much would you sell those for? £12 with precious metal findings? £12? £15 maybe? Then you've got all of these other pearls to work with as well. Can you see why so many people get their pearls from JewelleryMaker, buy their pearls consistently from JewelleryMaker? The quality, the size, and of course the price points that you can get as well. Absolutely amazing. And do you know what, Debbie? I think a lot of people, there are jewellery makers out there who want to make contemporary jewellery with their pearls. Yes. This is a great way of making contemporary jewellery, don't you think, by using silver coloured pearls?
I do, and actually, having been on Sammy's workshop, you could use some silver wire and then you could put it into the patina, the sulphur, and it would look like that colour, because it will look like pewter.
What into the patina?
If you get silver wire or copper wire and then you patina it,
yes,
it can look like a pewtery sort of colour.
Oh, how lovely.
You know, sterling silver wire.
Yes, yes.
So you could almost patina that and use it with those pearls, and it would look like an antique pewter piece.
Wouldn't it just?
And that would be absolutely stunning, wouldn't
There
it?
are so many different avenues you can go down with pearls, whether you wanted to make it look like a genuine, like an artefact, and really kind of get some gorgeous kind of pewter quality to go with it, or if you want it to be really super contemporary. Why not think of mixing it up as well with Debbie's challenge? Today we bought you 3 strands of gorgeous genuine freshwater cultured pearls. That is a very contemporary combination there. Or again, another contemporary combination would be to mix it up with maybe the Tanzanite. You know, so many people came through to get, have we got any of that Tanzanite left? 3 strands of the Tanzanite left if you want to come through and get it. It was brand new. No, Debbie, beautiful. You can't have it. Doesn't that look great? Tanzanite with silver pearls. I mean, wowza. Details for the Tanzanite at the bottom of your screen. I've got 3 chances left. Unbelievably, 3 chances left. I had so many people with this in baskets. 3 chances for your Tanzanite left. Gorgeous. What about with the amethyst that we bought you earlier on? Whoops. Awesome. That's nice, isn't it? The amethyst, the heavily faceted amethyst. Gorgeous quality there with your silver pearls. Have a think about it, you know, come and get these bits and use it. Why not use these kind of pearls with rose gold plated findings or or yellow gold plated findings? You know, you get that lovely precious metal quality from the pearls there. Yeah, that's a great idea, Ollie. Ollie suggested using these with the black coloured plated findings. You'd have something really contemporary there, wouldn't you?
Yes. That would look lovely.
Almost steampunky.
Look quite gothic, wouldn't it, I think?
Wouldn't it just?
Yeah, really nice.
Or with the silver colour coated pyrite that Debbie is currently cutting up and making pieces of jewellery out of. Could do, couldn't you? There it is. Oh, that's nice. What's that going to be?
It's for Dion.
It's for Dion? What have you made for Dion?
I'm about to make a necklace. I've got you a bracelet. I've made you a bracelet.
Have you made me a bracelet?
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie, she's amazing. It's a good thing about having Debbie on the show. You can literally, can you make me this? Yes, okay. And she does, and it's always exactly, she's got such a good eye for design. Right, okay, so $14.95 for your 2 strands there. Well done, everyone. Right, are we going to do this findings thing or not? Right, Dion, just calm down. Oh, no, right. Oh. Oh, no, she's got one on her. Right. She's literally, oh, is it, sorry darling, it's that one. This, oh dear me, right. You know, have you got any friends, yeah, have you got any friends who are kind of have you got any friends who are kind of loose cannons? You never know quite what they're going to do. They always end up doing something really weird. On a night out, they're always the one who just does something really odd, but you love them for it, and you think, oh, you're just amazing, I love you so much for it. Dion is like that, yeah? When she gets a bee in her bonnet, when she gets excited, just calm down. When she gets excited, she goes, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm just going to do it, stuff, I'm just going to do it. And if they call down, this is what I'm going to say. If managers call down, this is what I'm going to say to them. Honestly, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. It's normally this price, I'm going to slash it. Why? Because I can. There's no rhyme or reason. But honestly, she's sitting in there, she's like a bottle of pop, she's like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Right, so, all right, just calm down. Rose gold plated copper Lucky Dip findings pack, okay? We've bought you these before. I can't guarantee, now, are we, now, it's the weight, isn't it, that we go off with these? Yeah. So I can't guarantee how many findings you're going to get. I can't even guarantee what findings you're going to get. I can guarantee you're going to get rose gold plated copper findings, and I can guarantee you're going to get 35 grams of these findings. So weight-wise. Okay? Let's have a look. This findings pack, this particular example is giving you a metre of chain. It's giving you spacer beads like these, spacer beads like these, jump rings, 2 toggle clasps, there's a connector there, there's another connector there, there's a T-bar clasp, there's earring findings there, and some earring findings there as well. I can't guarantee how many findings you're going to get. This is another example here with some headpins and toggle clasps in. Like I said, I can't guarantee how many findings you're going to get. I can't guarantee what findings you're going to get. All I can guarantee is you are going to get at least 35 grams of rose gold plated copper findings, okay? Right, everyone who's coming through to get this at the minute is multi-buying, okay? I have to give you a bit of a warning. I would advise you to multi-buy this, because if you come through to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lots of these, then arguably you're going to be getting 7 different findings packs, okay, which is great. Choose which ones you want to keep. Choose which ones you want to get, okay, and send the others back. Everyone who's coming through and confirming at this price here, you are going to be so glad that you came in and confirmed at what price are these normally? £9, £9.95. You're going to be so glad you've all got involved on the web, on the phone lines at £9.95, because every other day of the week and every other time I've bought you these findings, they've been £9.95. That has been the price point, yeah? Like I say, I can't guarantee how many findings or what findings, but I can guarantee rose gold plated copper, 35 grams. Your price point today, $7.95. Okay, absolutely amazing. You have gone absolutely bananas for these, and honestly, Dion is literally doing cartwheels in the gallery. Like, I've done it, they can't stop me. Honestly, it's incredible. Well done. And in a similar way to the excitement that we had about the bead scoop kit that we bought you today, you can get excited about this lucky dip here as well, because it's going to have a selection of findings in here, arguably findings which you haven't used before, qualities that you haven't used before or haven't used very many of. It's a lovely way of kind of pushing yourself a little bit, isn't it, Debbie?
It is, because if you don't know what's going to be inside, it's like Christmas morning, isn't it? Or a birthday.
It is.
You've no idea. And you might find a toggle clasp and think, well, because I've got an extra one that I didn't expect, I'll try it in a different way.
Yeah.
Which is lovely.
Yeah. Absolutely. You've got so many different findings in here. Like I say, this is what you're getting in this particular one. Some spacer beads, 2 different types of spacer beads, 2 different types of earring findings, 2 different toggle clasps, 2 different connectors, and your chain in there as well. This is a picture of another example of what you might be able to get. There's chain, there's headpins, there's spacer beads and earring findings in there as well. Like I say, I can't guarantee what you're going to be getting or how many you're going to be getting, but they're going to be rose gold plated copper, and you're going to be getting at least 35 grams in total. So many people are saying, yeah, do you know what, I'm going to have a go with that. I'm going to have a go with that. What will these go with? The Tanzanite we bought you earlier on. The Malachite we bought you earlier on. The Amethyst we bought you earlier on. Yeah, gorgeous. The Tanzanite has sold out now, everyone. We had 3 chances left and we thought, goodness me, there's no way that we're going to finish the show today with any of those left, so they've all gone now. Well done. $7.95. They should be $9.95. So many people multi-buying this deal today. Well done, Monica, Dawn, Kate, Andrea, Joyce, Jenny, Rosalind, Monica, Maureen and Noreen, Patricia, Mary, Jacqueline, Jean, Anne, Ida, Valerie, Tracy, Catherine, Mary, Rachel, Jeanette, Jackie, Anonymous, Ruby, Millicent. I've got loads and loads of people coming through to get these. Well done. And a lot of you are multi-buying. Well done, everyone. Isn't that great? Well done. Awesome. Well done, you've done it now. Can't go back on it now. To the left, to the left. Right, okay. Did anyone else start watching the new series of a programme called Fortitude on Thursday night?
Oh, you said about that last time I was in here. I forgot to watch it.
It was amazing. Michael Gambon, Christopher Eccleston, based in Sweden, like in the Arctic Circle. It's absolutely incredible. It's really good if you get a chance to watch it. Very, very good. Very, very good. Right, okay, 4 strands. Check these out. Oh, do you know, I absolutely love bundles like this. Because I'm looking at this, I know exactly what I do with these. I know exactly what I do with these. 4 strands of red quartzite faceted 6mm rounds. Do you know what I do with these? Twist them up. Make a necklace out of them. Done. I just love them. I think they're gorgeous. This, in a neckline piece. Can I pop them into my neckline, please? Can I? Thanks. Hang on, get the old hair out of the way. There we go. There we go. Look, see, doesn't that look... I love that. What do you reckon, Debbie?
Well, I always think it's good to get some red into your selection in the summer, because when the nautical theme comes out, it goes from blue and ivory, blue and white, red, white and blue every year. So, and they look lovely. They're not a really bright red. When you mix the two together, they're just like little cranberries, little berries, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
And they look fabulous with navy or purple or ivory. Look gorgeous. Navy.
Oh, see, I love navy blue. It's a lot more. It's a lot softer than black, isn't it? A lot softer than a dark midnight black. And as Debbie quite rightly said, these aren't a scarlet red or like a fire engine red. They're more of it's more of a berry colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. You're getting 2 strands which are slightly more red. These are slightly more maroony. They're really, really, really pretty, aren't they? 4 strands of quartzite. Now the great thing about quartzite is we can dye quartzite pretty much every colour of the rainbow, pretty much every colour imaginable, which is awesome. Another fantastic thing about quartzite is the price points we can bring this to you for, because the price points we can do for quartzite are The price points we do for Quartzite are absolutely sensational. 4 strands of bright, beautiful, gorgeous warming Quartzite, and here's your deal. £11.95p. Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Awesome, awesome quality. Lovely faceted rounds here of 6mm Quartzite. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think Debbie's right, mixing it up with your navies, mixing it up especially with your navies and whites, your blues and whites that are here every single spring and summer. That kind of nautical thing, mixing up your reds is just a great, great way to go. It's a great palette to go down. It really, really is fantastic. 6mm rounds as well. You've got gemstones in here which are great sizes for earrings and bracelets, but also great for necklaces as well, and statement pieces, so fantastic for all sorts. Once you've got a 6mm gemstone, you've got something, you've got a really, really versatile size. 8mm, 10mm are more suited towards necklaces, and 5 and 4mm are more suited to kind of earrings and bracelets, and that's the kind of look you're going to be going for. Gorgeous, aren't they? Well done, £12. Yeah, great for Valentine's Day. Yeah, great for Valentine's Day.
You could weave the hearts. You know, the little, you can do the weaving of the hearts into a beaded heart.
Oh, I know,
really,
yeah.
That Sheila likes to do, yeah.
Yeah.
They look lovely.
What a lovely idea.
Yeah.
Make someone a lovely little gift for Valentine's Day. Much better than those. Oh, I'll tell you what, I really don't like are those cuddly toys that you get, like a devil with the horns. Oh. Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you? Oh, I just dread holding a satin heart, and it's just, oh dear me. Anyway. The what, sorry? The chocolate, yes, from the Swiss chocolate maker, yes. A chocolate bear, which has a heart pendant thing, yeah. Is it not nice? Oh, is it not? Is it not nice? Is it not nice? No, no, so don't get those. Chocolates, yes, though. Why not make a lovely beaded box and put some chocolates in, put some homemade chocolates in? For me. Yeah, why not? Go for it. Isn't that lovely? A lovely kind of, I bought my husband for Valentine's Day one year. We don't really do it, we don't really buy each other gifts anymore because it was always me buying him gifts for Valentine's Day and him not bothering. So I just don't do it anymore. Well, I get a card which is lovely, which is really, really nice, but we don't tend to do presents anymore because it was always me buying him presents. But I bought him a heart-shaped, it doesn't sound very nice, but it was lovely. A heart-shaped picture frame with a picture of me and him in. It was lovely. But yeah, you know, make it something that someone can keep. Something someone can hang in their window, like a little kind of woven heart. What? Yes, that was for him. Yes, the picture frame thing was for him. Well, there's a picture of us two in there. Well, what would you get for... Ollie's saying that men, he wouldn't really appreciate that because he's a man. A heart-shaped picture frame with a picture of us in. I think that's a really lovely idea. If it was square, so you want it to be square, not heart-shaped. That's why I'm failing. I'm buying for my husband things that I would actually like to be bought for me.
Well, it's just a picture of you and not a picture of 2 other people. Even worse.
Who on earth are these people? Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Oh, do you know what? I feel really bad now. My poor husband. He did kind of like, he said, oh, it's lovely. yeah, let's put it on my bedside table. Let's not put it anywhere near his bedside table. Actually, do you know what? You're right. On my bedside table, I've got a lamp. I've got a picture of me and Hattie. I've got some little kind of stones and kind of trinkets and things which are mine. John's got a book on... what is it? A book on your own kind of 90-minute workout thing, kind of muscles and things like that. That's on his. Oh, and a torch. You know those heavy torches, just in case we get a burglar in the middle of the night, so we can go down and kind of shine a torch in their face or kind of use it as a weapon or something. Isn't that lovely? You know, I've got lovely little things and trinkets and photos on my bedside table. John's got a torch to attack people with and a book on building your own gym at home. Great. Actually, do you know what, Ollie? The more I'm saying this to myself, the more actually, you're right. I shouldn't have bought in the heart-shaped picture frame at all. Anyway. Gorgeous. Actually, do you know what? That goes really well with the pearls, with Debbie's challenge. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, next. Okay. Which number, sorry? 7. Cards are nice to get for Christmas, sorry, not for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, though. He would do as well. Oh, my husband thinks he's a bit of a James Bond, bless him. He does do lots of martial arts and stuff like that, so he does kind of have a clue. But yeah, he'd love the idea of shining a torch in a burglar's face. What do you know? Okay, here we go. So, headpins. Gold-plated copper headpins. Well, Max is useless. Here we go. So, gold-plated copper headpins. They've got a little heart top on them. Great for Valentine's Day. See? With the red beads that we just had, with the red quartzites that we've just had. Could you use it with the red quartzite? Of course you could. It's a good one. Yeah. No. You don't have to laugh, don't worry. Laughing on the inside. So, you've got 100 of your gold-plated copper heart headpins here. They're about 15 millimetres in length, which is absolutely fantastic because, of course, you can cut the end off them, use them as smaller gemstones, then you've got effectively another piece of wire to work with. 100 of these in your pack. Here's your deal. Ding ding, all aboard the bargain bus. £6.95p, absolutely amazing, well done. £6.95. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well done for gold-plated copper heart headpins. Very, very quickly, I'm going to bring you another deal for headpins. Are they for headpins? Yeah, they are for headpins. Very, very quickly. Here we go. They've got like a little half ball on top of them, haven't they? Oh, Ollie, grow up. Just grow up. I'm sick to death of every time I say that word. It's like, goodness me. Debbie, you can calm down as well. Don't start encouraging him.
Sorry.
Right, okay. So you've got little bead caps on the top of these headpins. Again, they're 50 millimetres inside, in length. You're getting 100 of these in total. Rose gold plated copper headpins here. Absolutely gorgeous. 100 in total. Here's your deal. £6.95. I haven't seen these on their own before, I don't think. They're lovely, aren't they? They give a lovely little finish to any bead that you put these with. And even if you just want to use them with findings, have a look at it just with the finding. Hang on, here we go. Don't know why I'm whispering. It's a nice little idea. Look at that, see? See? Beautiful quality. Well done. Lots of people coming through for these. Well done. So 100 of these gorgeous headpins with the little half beads on top, half balls on top. Gorgeous. Well done. All yours today. 100 of these for £6.95p. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. Rose gold plated copper ones. Like I said, I don't think I've seen these. I don't think I've seen these on their own before. They're awesome, aren't they? Well done, Lynn. Louise and Cornwall's come through to get 3 loads of these. Well done. Good for you, lovey. Gorgeous. Well done, everyone. Actually, I'd use them with the Tanzanite that we had earlier on. Oh, definitely. Or with the pearls, or with the Malachite. Oh, text message from Linda. Hi, girls. I have 2 granddaughters, and their birthstones are Amethyst and Tanzanite. Got them both today. Put away for them. Love the shows. See, that's great, Linda. I'm so glad. Awesome. Good for you, darling. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well done. Right, okay, Debbie.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see miracles here. What? This is an amazing Valentine's Day present. Really? Excuse me. Donna says, hi, Karen and Debbie. 1 year I bought my husband a bright red car and had a bunch of red roses on the back parcels shelf.
Oh, wow.
That's very extravagant. Goodness me.
Very extravagant.
How extravagant is that? Yes, John, if you're my husband, if you're thinking of what to get me for Valentine's Day. A bright
nice,
red car. Wow, that's an amazing Valentine's Day gift.
It is.
Debbie, you have made some absolutely beautiful pieces, I have to say.
Thank you.
You really have. So this is Debbie, I'm not really a wire worker, Bulford, who's made this. You really... Oh, you're getting more confidence, aren't you, with your wire work?
I'm doing a couple of workshops and I've really, really enjoyed it, so yes.
It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Oh, it looks like river estuaries. It's just beautiful with those pearls. And those pearls, did they fit onto the wire, or did you have to wire wrap them on?
No, I wire wrap them. Oh no, I wire wrap them on. They're about 0.4 wire, so that's pretty good.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at this pair of earrings here. Dion's literally salivating in the gallery there. These are absolutely. Look at these. You managed to find two identical pearls there. Well, pretty much identical. Yeah. You're right with the rose gold. They look amazing,
gorgeous,
don't they? Oh, look, here it is with the silver colour-coated pyrite. Gorgeous. We're showing you the details on the screen for the triple trouble deal. 3 strands of teal-coloured pearls, which were $19.95. Not many of those left at all. That's gorgeous as well. Oh, look at this. So simple.
One. I just thought just a single one. Sometimes you can just get away with that.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. You made some absolutely beautiful pieces here, and it shows you actually that the pearls work equally as well with silver as they do with the rose gold. You get a very different look. This is much more kind of exotic, isn't it, with the rose gold?
Yeah, it does look like exotic. That's your bracelet, but I don't know if it will fit. I'd like to do a proper...
Oh, I love it!
A proper chainmail one, but I didn't have time.
Oh, that's awesome! Check it out, how... Oh, my word, that is awesome.
Nice to do it all by Zantime, but didn't have time.
Debbie, I love it. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. That's gorgeous. Debbie, when are you next with us, darling?
Not until the 10th, I don't think.
The 10th?
Yes.
Oh, that's a Tuesday, I think.
Yes. Week tomorrow.
Oh, how lovely. Gorgeous. Is it a chainmail show? Is it a polymer show? Do you know?
I think it's a polymer show.
Oh, fabulous.
I've been in for the last 3 days, so you probably get rid of me, really. So for a week, you haven't got me.
No, so if you have come through to get any polymer deals today, then do make sure you watch the show next Tuesday, because Debbie will be there, hopefully with some polymer demos as well, which would be great. I'm going to be next with you on Wednesday, which is going to be a good fun show. We have coming up right now Laura Binding and Becky coming up right now. Beautiful colours. There's some more turquoise and kind of antique bronzy pieces going on there as well.
Lovely.
And Laura Binding, oh, look at those two pieces. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, Laura, you've done yourself proud again. There she is. She's ready to go. Laura Binding and the gorgeous Becky coming up in just a few moments. Thank you so much for watching us today, guys. And Debbie, you've been loads of fun, as ever.
Thank you.
She's we do love her here. Gorgeous. See you in a bit, guys. Take care and tune in for the DI show right now. Bye.